Oh.
Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Icewind Dale. This is the Digital Dragons, and we are playing Rime of the Frostmaiden. I'm joined here by, let's start the other end, Vulwin.
Hi, I'm Ethan or Chaos Gemini.
And then we've got Zagrax.
I'm Zach.
Then we've got Tahko.
I am Highwind.
Elora.
Hi, I'm Trips.
And then Irilyssa.
Hi, I'm Jarard, aka Evil by Moonlight.
And I am Mordred, and I am DMing this whole craziness. So, who wants to give us a rundown of what happened last time, particularly because Zagrax wasn't here and probably needs it?
Okay, let's pick a member of chat, right?
Yeah, I don't think that Marshall did his overview, unfortunately.
No, he didn't. He's slacking.
Well, you know, Christmas.
Yeah.
Holidays.
It's on us to remember what we do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I did write it down, but I guess I'll do it for people today.
Please read
Um,
We
verbatim.
saved the mead.
I'm not going to read it verbatim. So we started the campaign by finding these militiamen fighting an ogre. We weren't sure what was going on, but we ended up killing the ogre. Following the ogre's trail, Vulwin found a Shringa friend along the way. And then we found the cave. The cave had a big, tall man in there, and he didn't like any of us. And we fought to the death with him. He died, not us. And then there was a big old bear, and we also fought it to the death. And then,
Despite my negotiation skills, he was still upset.
yes.
Yeah, the
You didn't
whole
wanna
5
talk.
seconds of "you'll pay for your deeds" negotiation.
Explored the cave, finding that it was like a shrine to someone. I think one of the clerics should remember.
Yeah,
We never
clerics.
figured out who exactly.
Sylvanas!
Sylvanas, yes.
Oh, of course.
And,
Totally not scary.
That's about as far as we got. Zagrax took a lot of hits for us during the battles, so they stayed behind while we explored some of the cave.
Yeah,
Then as we
Zagrax
were
stayed in
ending-
there mauling.
Yeah, as we were ending, someone was calling out for the guy we killed, so that'll be fun.
I should probably get on the right page. I'm currently not.
And before we kick in, I'd like to say that my art is finally finished, and I'd like to thank Vernikaz for it. I linked it in Digital Dragons on Mordred's chat, and if you want to see their stuff, you can just go to the link I'm putting on right now at linktree/Vernikaz. They also have a Twitter and a YouTube and all that fun stuff. So.
And it is really, really good. It has to be said.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm really liking all of the character artwork that's coming through so far. It's great. Right. Where is we? Here we go. I feel like I did so much preparation for this session, and then just before I started today, I was like, haven't actually done any of the prep for the stuff we're actually doing today.
Oh,
I spent like 10 hours just reading through the book going, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. And like 15 minutes before, I was like, right, there's supposed to be another fight today. Maybe, possibly. Maybe.
I've done that
subtle.
before.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, that's right, that cliffhanger. Oh,
Gotta love the cliffhangers.
Yeah.
So yes, the session last week ended with, Doug, you're home? And you reckon you've probably got around 2 rounds before the approaching heavy footsteps arrive within the caverns. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm just gonna look in that direction and say, he's not fit for company.
Okay.
okay. I guess we don't hide.
Okay.
Interesting. Roll me persuasion.
Well, he isn't fit for company.
He's
Or
fit for
deception.
dining.
No, that's probably
but
deception, actually. Ah, too late.
He's cooking.
Oh, deception?
Oh,
Okay,
my.
let me roll that then.
You've rolled now. It's probably the same.
I'm
Doug?
not deceiving.
Doug? And the footsteps are now falling heavier and more rapidly as if the figure is now running. And there is a bit of a crash as something is dropped. A crash. Clank, 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 clank.
All right.
Well, we can just explain what happened here. And, we were attacked.
We haven't actually seen who it is yet.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm just saying to the group. It's like,
Okay.
well, we were attacked.
It's going to be like a frost giant or something.
No.
Something huge.
Well, okay.
Okay.
If that's
Yeah.
how it's gonna be. I'll
Yeah,
just-
my weapons are currently away, but I'm ready to draw them just in case.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
as you
Still have my
guys,
weapon out.
yeah, like arrange yourselves into whatever position you want to be because they are definitely arriving and arriving soon.
Not bad
Which
shot.
direction are they coming from?
Wait, from this way, I think.
Yeah, from here.
Okay.
And that reminds me, actually, I should probably get some music going.
From up
Ooh.
here, right?
All right.
Yeah, from
Hiding
that.
right in here. No.
Hide behind the sheep. It's perfect.
Right.
You're right, though.
If only
Say
we were all
bye.
druids, we could just turn into sheep.
Well,
Damn.
Vulwin kind of looks like a sheep, probably anyway. 'Cause I don't know. Furbolgs kind of look like sheep to me.
A very, very, very tall sheep.
Yeah, really tall sheep. This is good for me. I'm surrounded
about to
by tall
pass out.
people.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Where's this? Wait. Bear with me just a moment. Like I said, I was totally prepared.
hmm
It's all good.
Yeah. Just get past this, and we know the rest of the campaign, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell you what's going to be happening probably in about 10 sessions' time, but right now, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's assuming we survive.
True. Okay, so another of the Verbeeg creatures rounds the bend.
Hmm.
This one of a rather more female persuasion.
Oh.
And is there a picture of her?
Oh, I did some for big.
There it is. She looks like. That's not it. That's not it.
That's right. He's roasting on the fire. Forgot about that.
He's cooking.
Yeah, there's
He's cooking,
definitely
yeah.
smoke billowing out of the cavern right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It smells a bit
This
like
place
burnt
smells
chicken.
terrible. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I thought there was a handout for this, but this is actually under.
Whoops.
Aha!
Oh, the classic abjuration.
Yep, Abjuration 1, best spell.
Okay, so that is what she looks like.
Okay.
And
No surprise.
just arriving
Oh,
in
no.
the doorway,
Oh no.
she immediately looks at you, goes, "What?" And then one of you roll a stealth check to see how well you're obscuring the burning corpse behind you. We'll say, Zagrax, you're probably the bigger one in that area.
Yeah. Stealth.
No,
Hit.
no,
Nailed it.
Does the group give advantage?
no. Like I'm taking that into account, and a 2
Oh no.
wouldn't do it. So she looks at you, looks immediately past Zagrax, her eyes narrow, and I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
That's expected.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's expected.
That's fair.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to select my token.
That's all right, I can do it.
Oh, well,
Nice.
23. There's a crit initiative.
Credit initiative.
So who
Yeah, if you wouldn't
didn't go
mind
in?
adding me as an 18. I didn't.
18. What I can do.
Thank you.
Alright, so Vulwin,
Yay.
you seem to be the first to react. The large Verbeeg is definitely taking hostile action. She kind of growls, goes, "No!" And then charges you.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh, rude.
Look, we just came here. We just came here to get the meat. There's damn it. And he'll pull out his bow and try to like shoot her in the leg kind of deal as he sees her charging towards, I'm guessing Irilyssa, who's right at the front.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Alright. Longbow. 16 to hit.
16 will hit. Roll damage.
Fantastic. And an 11.
Whoa.
Max
Yay.
damage.
Whack.
Nice.
So your first arrow goes herring out towards the Verbig lady, and you manage to get her like right in the joint of the knee, and she kind of stumbles a little bit before kind of dragging the injured leg along, but she's so pissed, you can see the anger in her eyes, she just keeps on stumbling forwards.
Like I said, we just get he attacked us.
In his home.
And he's done. Yeah.
In his own home. Yeah.
Okay, Tahko.
All right. I'm just going to go back one and wait for her to show up in here.
Okay. Are you holding any actions, or are you just backing off?
If she shows up next to me somehow, then yeah, I'll cast a spell.
Okay.
But
Just gonna teleport.
Irilyssa.
Just gonna pull out her mace. Get ready for an attack.
Okay. Then it is her turn, and as she is running forwards, she is going to throw a javelin at Irilyssa. Why not? Actually, no. This one's going to go at Tahko because you were the biggest and you backed off. So she's going to throw a javelin at Tahko.
it's such a narrow line for her to throw it at. I can
Well,
barely
in
see
Well,
moving.
she's kind of approaching as she's doing it. So that's a 10 to hit.
Oh god, she's big.
No, that's not it.
Throws the javelin, it goes sailing past, and you just kind of duck a little bit out of the way, and it into the cave behind you. And then she is going to follow up, drawing the giant halberd that you've seen her compatriot using, and she is going to have an attack at Irilyssa. And completely hammers the side of the cave wall. Part of it explodes, drawing up all kinds of dust and little stones and things like that, which impact Irilyssa painfully, but not really doing any lasting damage. She completely fluffed that attack.
Him
We
Mord.
just left that sitting there for her to use.
Yeah.
Oops.
Hey Mord. Chat can't see the arena. The pictures popped up for them.
Ah, thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Totally forgot about that. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, then it is Zagrax.
Yay! I don't know anything about what's going on, but here we are.
So last time you used one spell for a smite, and what was it?
Okay.
And got beaten up a bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, Mead's in the cart behind us over here. We found it.
And you probably used your hit die to heal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You had the option to. So you have taken a short rest, so you can roll a heal dice if you want to. I was going to leave that up to you. That should have happened already.
Okay. My character on Roll20 wasn't updated to level 2, so I actually have more hit points overall anyway.
Yeah, we noticed.
Well, yeah, I went and I went and updated it all in D&D Beyond, but I didn't update it in Roll20. So, yeah, I'll keep it updated.
Yeah, please.
Wait, why can I not? Why is it like limited? I can't see further. That's weird. Anywho, is it because she's blocking? Whatever. I'm just gonna get up close and battle axe and shield and I guess take a swing at her.
Yeah, there is something weird going on with the vision there for some reason. I was playing around and trying to test. I don't know why. Some of the
I think it's
dynamic-
just because you don't know.
Battle Axe 13, that is, I think, a miss. That is a miss. So you slash out with the Battle Axe, she raises a shield, clank, hammers into the shield, but she herself is not hit. Anything else?
Nope, that will be it.
Okay, Elora.
Okay. This is scary, but we're just gonna do the same method we did last time. which is hide behind people. She's gonna try to shoot an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna hit the wrong. Was about to hit the wrong button. That's the right button. 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Ooh.
Okay, that's 8 force damage.
Okay.
She'll like jump, go around the tall people.
So you jump up.
It's probably easier to go under the legs.
Then as you jump like above their head, you push out your palms and this blast of energy once again impacts into the Verbeeg, catching her like right in the chest. And she kind of reels back a little bit. Arrgh!
Go away! And she'll back up again.
Go away.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Vulwin.
I'm gonna do the same as the first. I'm gonna try to just continue to hinder her.
Okay.
I mean, it's still inflicting damage, so it's not like just hindering.
Yep.
18.
Nice.
You're annoyingly good with that bow. Yes, that's a hit.
I have a history with characters and range attacks.
Oh no, I remember.
8 damage total. This one doesn't have like crazy pluses though.
I was the one that made the mistake of giving you a repeating crossbow.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, 8 damage.
Yes.
Kapow. Okay, so this one you're kind of aiming for the same kind of injury, hoping to take the leg out completely, and it impacts this time in the thigh, just above the knee joint. Not hitting quite as hard as previously, and again she's kind of brought down to one knee, and she. Are you doing anything else?
I'm just look, come on, let's just take a moment and talk about what happened here.
You killed
That's it.
dog. She ain't talking.
Oh yeah, he was gonna kill us.
She ain't having none of it.
I don't think these people like talking.
Tahko.
Okay, I am going to cast Toll the Dead upon her, which means she needs to take a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Wisdom. That is a 10.
Awesome, good. So that is a slash roll. Yes. 12. She takes 2 damage. Ah, oh well.
2. So a faint little chime like rings a little bit in her ear, and she kind of shakes it off. A tiny, tiny little dribble of blood is going down the side of her face right now. It's pretty small.
All right.
Big sad.
I'm pretty hurt, and I'm reluctant to get up there, but I'm going to start moving a bit closer.
Okay.
Leave Tanky Boy to tank. Tanky Boy can tank.
Irilyssa.
She's gonna do this little waltz with Zagrax and get into this space.
Okay.
There you go.
And she's gonna go ahead and give her a big ol' bonk.
That is a bonk.
That is
yeah.
a successful bonk.
Right. With 3 bonk damage.
3 bonk damage.
3 bonk damage.
So you lash out with your mace. She catches most of the blow with her shield, but you catch it just at the very bottom, and it kind of angles inwards a little bit, catching her kind of on the side of the hip. Ah! And then she is going to fling the shield aside, holding the halberd in 2 hands, and she's going to wail at Zagrax.
Yay.
That's a 12 to hit,
No.
and a 23 to hit.
Ugh, that'll hit.
Okay, you take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ah!
Wow.
No!
So you managed to avoid...
Excuse me?
Yeah, 15. She hits frickin' hard.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
just like the other one.
Are you still up?
Yeah. Did we not tell him that he almost died last session?
I
I'm
think
not
that you took a
surprised,
lot of
actually.
You got walloped hard. Yeah.
So the first swing is using the axe part of the halberd, and Zagrax is able to kind of duck aside, and it once again crashes into the side of the cavern. Then she pulls back and then just spears you straight through the chest, almost pinning you to the cavern side itself. And you're kind of left straggling there with the spike of the halberd piercing right through your middle. Zagrax.
Nice. two things. One, it said I had 3 temporary HP. Was that still true?
Yeah.
Yes.
It only lasted for an hour. It was a spell that was cast last battle.
Oh,
With
right.
Irylyssa's
wouldn't have been.
spell, yeah.
Nice. I have 1 HP.
Awesome. That's
Should have
good.
been very critical, huh?
Yeah. Not doing so hot.
Let Mickey Boy do his job, right?
Yeah.
This is
I dodged the first
weirdly
one.
reminiscent of last time, in fact.
I'm gonna pull a. Oh, I probably do. It said I still have it. Okay, I'm just gonna lay on hands myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't
And-
use any
Fair.
of that power, so you've got it all.
Yep. So I now have 11 HP.
Okay.
That's almost enough to get hit again.
Yeah. And then I don't have any of the good old. Ooh, actually I do. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, lay on hand is a bonus action, then Shield of Faith is a action.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action,
Gotcha.
Oh, other way around.
Oh.
and then lay on hands is an action.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
So now I've got 20 armor. Huzzah!
Hey, hopefully it won't hit you for another 23.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Elora.
Okay. She hates this. Can she like? I can see them, so I can hit them, right?
Yes.
From where I'm standing. Okay.
Yes. You're not shooting, so yes, that's fine.
Great. No. Actually, she's just gonna grab her quarterstaff out and go to just bonk it as well.
Okay.
Just to try something new. We're gonna do it one-handed. So as she's doing this, she goes to hit, and anyone who's looking can see that the top of the quarterstaff looks like it, as she's swinging it down, looks like there's clay molding over it very quickly.
Ooh.
That was a 4 though, so it doesn't hit.
So as you're trying to get the quarterstaff to hit, the clay forms over the top of it, just weighs it down. You're just not used to hitting with this thing.
Yeah. She's like,
Like
"Dang,
suddenly
dang
it just
it."
got this extra weight, and it's like, ooh.
Ugh.
Big sad.
Yep.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
She's like, well, I'll go back to my blast.
Vulwin.
Hey, so I just remembered a thing. He is going to see that Zagrax just got just speared through. Couldn't avoid the attack, and I'm gonna try to do the thing I didn't do last time. I just remembered it. The snowball.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember the details. Maybe I can make a good shot, and blind them.
Certainly worth a go.
Let me see the details here real quick. Did you send those to me in the
They should be a handout, I think.
previous chat?
Or
Okay,
was it a
that's where
Discord
it was.
message?
Oh, yep, I see it.
Yeah,
Cool.
on the snowball.
All right.
We need more
Okay, so-
more goat noises to that music.
Yeah. So
I hear it as a goat.
yeah, he's gonna move forward a little bit past the fire, trying to line up a better shot, and he's gonna use the bonus action to have one of them appear. Is how it works. And then as he's running forward, he's gonna try to chuck it at her.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see.
It's like using an assist trophy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 1d20 because I don't have it set up as a thing yet. Oh, 5. Low roll. Doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
I'm just reading through the details. No.
Yeah, it's just a normal throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
What's your dexterity? Because I think you do get a dexterity bonus to throwing.
Probably not enough, but it is 3. 9 gets a 9 altogether. Or no, sorry, that's 8. No, it is 9. We're good.
Yeah, so you
Either way.
you kind of put out your palm and manifest the snowball, or whatever it is that you do to get the snowball out. You roll it up, you pack it together, and then throw it. But the Verbeeg at that point is trying to dodge out the way of Elora's clay club thing, and as she does, the snowball impacts the thing behind her.
Oh, no good.
Or it just hits her and it's a regular snowball.
Right? Same difference.
Hey!
That's better.
in
You hit her in
fire
kind of
combat.
the side of the face and just kind of slowly falls down.
Yeah, hey!
Oh, that's great. Alright, we tried. It's a new thing.
Yep.
You do still have more charges, don't you? How many does it have?
5 altogether, I believe.
So yeah, mark down how many you've got left.
Alright, we'll do.
Okay, Tahko.
But otherwise, that's it.
Okay. I am going to grab Zagrax by the shoulders so when he gets knocked back, I'm gonna, come on, champ, you got this. And I'll go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. Not Inflict Wounds. Cure
Good,
Wounds.
good.
Yep. I'm not used to casting this one. We'll give it a try.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, 5. Oh, man, that's really weird. Oh, okay. Yep, 3 plus 2. Yeah,
health
5.
covered.
There you go. Woo!
In theory, I can take another hit now.
Anything else?
Nope.
So how
I
does
am
your
out
healing
of-
spell look? Like, how does it manifest?
It's probably still just like green energy, dark green flowing through him.
And
Sort of like a sick.
those of you who've been traveling with Tahko for a while recognize this sickly green energy, and you kind of take a bit of a gasp because you've seen this thing inflicting serious damage on the ogre previously. But this time, instead of like widening the wounds, it seems to actually be knitting them together
Violently.
violently.
Nice.
We were all scared for a second there.
Yay!
Irilyssa.
Alright. Well, I've never tried this. Let's try it. She's gonna take a deep breath in, and she's just gonna unleash this torrent of cold energy from her mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My tabs are not cooperating with me right now. Okay.
Rude.
So she needs to make a DC 11 con save.
That's an 18.
Oops.
Yeah. I meant that they have a good con.
So she
Right.
takes half
Yep.
the 7.
So it takes 3. Okay, so you open your jaws wide and exhale this blast of cold energy that you try to cover the Verbeeg with, but the Verbeeg seems to be pretty warmly clothed, and a lot of the ice shards and things that form are just harmlessly appearing on bits of her clothing. A little bit of it like affects her, and she shivers a little, but she's a creature kind of used to the cold weather, and it doesn't seem to. I need to be careful here because it affects her as normal, but she's tough enough that it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
And no, that's my turn.
Okay, I am going to need Irilyssa and Zagrax to make a athletics check, please.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm actually good at that. Yes.
Wow, a 20 and a
I
20.
should have said that after I rolled it.
Sorry, I meant.
But still.
No, that's
Elora
faith.
there,
That's faith
fine.
in your character.
Okay, so the Verbeeg ducks her head down, just charges at the both of you, trying to break through, going, "Dog! Dog!" But you're able to push her back, this hulking half-giantess, able to stop her breaking through. And she pulls back, frustrated, and then decides to try and take a wallop at Irilyssa this time.
I'm going to use my reaction to give disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, that's a 13 to hit.
That
Alright, so this
Good.
flustered hit goes in. Zagrax does manage to kind of edge away with the shield, just stopping the blade, which was swinging true, to strike into the cave wall behind Irilyssa, showering you once again with more bits of cave debris, but ultimately doing no damage to you. Dog! Zagrax.
Yay! I'm gonna swing again
Okay.
because that's all I can do. Hiya! Yes! Yes!
26
Ooh.
26 crit, boys.
Yeah, that's a hit. A hit. A palpable hit.
That's
One-handed
a number.
Whoa.
is
Son.
17.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Because
Wow.
Which is
Yeah.
better than the two-handed, so hooray.
I think you did a similar hit to the previous guy, actually, with the smite.
Yeah.
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 She'll be with Duke soon.
So,
Yeah. Shoot.
how does this crit look? Like, what do you do to her? It's not the end, but I'm curious.
Okay. So yeah, it was just after blocking the attack on Irilyssa, and it's definitely just block with shield, and then when, like, quote unquote same motion, just full swing and into probably exposed side at that point,
Okay,
because she's off balance after hitting the wall.
that is true. So she's off balance after hitting the wall. Her leg is still pretty badly injured. You clatter your battle axe into her side. Because that's how angry people sound when they've been hit.
Yeah.
It is known. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
Elora.
Okay. Well,
Get
Just-
him.
you know, we know she's gonna cast an Eldritch Blast, so she's gonna do that around the corner.
Because you're in combat, then it's a ranged attack. Does that have a disadvantage?
Or can I not?
You can.
Do I have to? I can.
I think it's just a disadvantage. I need to look this up. I'm not entirely sure.
Actually, yeah. That's what I
Mhm.
meant to ask for, and then look up.
Yeah. Ranged attack in melee range. Yeah. Would be disadvantage.
Well, you just take a step away and then knock him.
Attack of
Provoke.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep, you have disadvantage.
Okay, I'll roll again. Sorry, I didn't.
Sorry.
No.
14. That's a shame.
14.
Oh.
She threw the shield away. That hits.
Oh yeah.
Good.
For 9.
Okay, 9 points of damage. So, aiming rather
What a win.
haphazardly, basically trying to reel from the fact that this Verbig was just charging into your companions. Your aim is a little bit off, and you launch the Eldritch Blast into exactly where she would have been covering the shield, but there ain't no shield there anymore, so it just starts burning into kind of the top chest and collarbone area.
She's still up. Oh god.
She's
Like,
still
oh
up.
my god, go away!
Oh my god.
Vulwin.
Okay. How bad is she looking?
She is looking badly injured.
She's fine.
Okay.
She's good.
So Vulwin's kind of gonna get like grit his teeth a bit. Just having tried something that completely didn't work, I felt kind of foolish for it. And he's going to step forward a little closer as he's starting to draw his bow. And for just a moment, he's going to disappear. He's going to flicker out of existence. I'm going to use his hidden step ability.
Okay.
So he can magically turn invisible until he makes an action or until the start of my next turn, which he's immediately just moving up and popping out of existence, kind of like realigning where he's at, and he's going to take a shot.
Okay.
Honestly, I think she is probably the only person that would notice because you're behind all of us. And
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the goats and sheep are like, what's
Yeah,
going on
nobody
here?
else. It's all turning. They're like, "Whoa!"
So what exactly does your popping in and out of existence do?
So, because I am invisible, I'm getting an attack from visibility. So, should give me advantage
Okay.
on the attack.
Nice.
And
It doesn't take an action to turn invisible?
it is a bonus action to do that.
Nice.
That's a Furbolg thing. All right, 16 to hit.
16 does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 5 points of damage, and this time he's not aiming for the leg. He's just aiming, upper body. He's aiming to kill her. He sees what's happening here.
Okay. So she's kind of got her eyes on you after looking around at all the others, then suddenly disappear and she goes, "Rrr." And then suddenly you appear again. She moves her spear to try and dodge where she thinks the arrow is coming, but it's from somewhere completely different. Dunk, straight into her chest. Like
Yeah.
upper
One
abdomen.
extra thing. One extra thing too. He can at no cost activate the last mark of his favored foe from the ranger class, dealing 1d4 extra points of damage. Because at this point, like I said, he's already seen what's going on, and it is not good.
Was that against her?
Yes.
Because I thought.
Yeah. The here, let me link it real quick.
Is it against all giants?
No. So this is let's see if I've got it here. This is the favorite foe feature from Tasha's. This is the one that replaces the as a favorite enemy. I can't remember. They have like almost the same name. This one allows me to expend one of the charges that I have, which in this case is 2 altogether. I used one from a fight earlier when I was fighting him. But yeah, this one allows me to.
Okay.
Yep. There's no cost to activating this one. It's just something I do. It's only on her. Concentration doesn't go on anybody else.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm so used to the old
Mark
rules. It
of
was
favorite
like you have bonuses
For
against
1 point
dragons.
of damage.
Whatever.
Yeah.
One extra. Okay. She winces slightly as the arrow inside her suddenly sprouts barbs.
Nice. It's stuck in.
But they're kind of measly barbs that don't really do much. They're kind of stinging nettle needles.
bit.
Tiny.
Take that and a move.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Tahko.
I can't do anything else.
I mean, you've only
That's
gone
a full
invisible,
turn.
you shot her, you did favored foe.
That's a
Right.
full action economy right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tahko.
All right, I'm going to attempt to toll it again.
Okay.
So I'll lift my hand and ring a faint, non-existent bell. She has to pass a DC 13 wisdom save.
This time she fails.
Good.
In fact,
She failed last time, it just
Yeah, I
didn't
was
do
going to
much.
say. 5.
5. And the last time.
All right, so this time, dong, echoes faintly in the surroundings, and she clutches one of her ears, squinting her eyes in pain, and pulls her hand away. And again, there's blood running between her fingers.
Lovely.
Anything else?
Nope.
Irilyssa.
Down again.
Alright. Breath didn't work as well as she wanted to, so she's just gonna go back to give him the good old bonk.
Bonk away. Yeah, that bonks.
21.
Nice, 21.
6 bonking damage.
6 bonking damage. Okay. She is near death, but still not down.
Dang, girl.
So she's still got her hand clutching at her ear, pulling it away, and as she does, distracted by the sudden ringing pain in her ear, you just hammer out with a backhanded strike of your mace, trying to catch the other side of her head. You catch just below, striking into her jaw. You hear a bit of a click, but doesn't seem to have broken anything. Anything else?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. She is going to...
Surrender.
take one last look at Doug, then she's going to use her action to disengage.
Oh!
Oh. Bye.
gets down to there. And she's just going to start sprinting away.
Oh.
And you just
Do we
hear
let
her,
her go?
Doog! As she goes.
I'm gonna chase her.
Going to let her go.
Nope.
Well, I'm not gonna go after her.
Well, Zagrax is up first.
Are we going after her or no?
I mean, that's
I
on
will.
you.
It's a little.
Vulwin, you're muted.
No, I'm fine to let her go.
We don't know what other friends she has.
Or bears.
Yeah, well, maybe we should stay here for the night.
Bear.
Yeah, maybe we should change our plans and not stay here for the night then.
Yeah, maybe not. If we're not, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Zagrax.
Consensus seems to be we're letting her go.
No, I don't think it's a good idea to let her go.
That's up to you.
What are you doing, Zagrax? It's your turn.
Well, I guess it's like I guess we'll go after her for now.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. I can't see shit. This is a bad idea.
Oh, no.
You should be able to see stuff.
Not have.
No, he doesn't.
Dark out. You can't. It's like 7
Yeah,
in the evening.
I
at
turn
this
the
point.
corner, can't see crap, and I will like, nope. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, get
Do you have a lantern or a torch or anything?
I've got a battle axe in one hand and a shield in the other. I don't have a third arm for torches.
Okay.
Turn the corner, can't see crap. Come back around the corner.
He kind of, like Zagrax is herring off after the Verbeeg, and then you hear a nope, and then suddenly comes back again.
like,
I
yeah,
can't see anything out there.
that makes sense.
Oh boy.
I forgot about that one.
Anything else?
Nope.
Elora.
Let's see. I'm gonna peek around the corner. See what I can see.
Okay.
Oh, I can kind of see her.
Zapper.
I'll zap her. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where am I going?
Yeah, sorry,
Who's
I think
moving
I
me?
accidentally hit. I'm trying to get control
It's
and I
fine.
hit the arrow. Because Control L lets me see, like, from your perspective. Otherwise, I can
Oh,
see
I
the whole
see. Yeah, so I mean, Eldritch Blast has like 120 feet range, so sure,
map. Go for it.
I'll try.
Okay,
She'll zap her, if possible.
give it a go.
That's a nat 20. Okay.
Oh,
Get her!
Yeah, roll
beautiful.
damage.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's 17 damage.
17 damage.
So how do you want to
Get
do
her
this?
anywhere.
Run it.
How does it look?
Yeah, how's
I
this
would
look?
say I think she's panicked. She's panicked that she's gonna come back and kill them all, and so she just runs, clasps her hands together, and lets the flames come out, but it's just extra strong. Panic, extra strong. Fire flame.
Okay, so this extra burst of energy blasts out towards the Verbeeg as she's running away. As it impacts just squarely in her back. You can kind of see it blasting actually through her, and you see this beam of light just disappearing into the distance as she falls face down into the ground,
Yeah.
unmoving.
Woo!
Yeah, and then Elora will come back around the corner and be like, I did it!
Hey, yo.
Finish her.
Flash
did it.
of light from around the corner.
Yeah.
She won't be coming back.
Yep. I guess we don't have to leave now.
I was just worried that she would come back with more bears.
Yes.
Or attack the town with more bears.
And as chat is saying, great, you now murdered a family.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to find out if the town's ever been attacked by a
Family
bunch of bears.
thieves.
Yeah.
Murdered in self-defense.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
How'd we get here in the first place, by the way?
Well, we followed the beat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I like the
guy
idea
stole it
Zagrax just kind of like shakes his head, like, where are we?
Hey.
Where are we?
So yeah, the
Okay.
last session you were here,
let's
there
just
was an attack on the
look around
town.
the corner.
Okay, so they took some meat, ran away with it. You guys chased the tracks, eventually catching an ogre who kept on yelling, "Friend, me friend!" Murdered him. Then kept on going, following some other tracks, leading you to this cavern, and then you murdered everyone in the cavern.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Murdered
we had-
everyone. Yeah. I love your
Yeah.
word choice there. Murdered everyone.
Vulwin certainly made the mistake of trusting the diplomacy to Tahko with that one. There was
Right?
Yes, I'll be diplomatic. You will answer for your crimes!
Yep.
Vulwin's just looking at you like, what? What?
Could have surrendered. I mean, you know.
I feel we've learned to not let him handle diplomacy by now, right?
At this point, absolutely.
But he always offers, so why not?
Okay, so Irilyssa, what are you doing, sorry?
I just want to go check out the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll
Irilyssa, as you
cast
make your way
it,
towards the body, you do see a little crate kind of dropped here by the bones of the whatever it is, and a couple of strange metallic objects having fallen all around.
I'll light up my lantern and go out with it, too.
Okay.
There's a crate out here.
Let me just go.
And then I'll just, like, root through our pockets and stuff.
How far can a lantern see?
Loose cannon.
How far can a lantern see?
60 feet? Sure.
Yeah, 60 sounds
Oh,
about
cool.
right. Okay, so you want to check her. Well, you find a set of rather worn, damaged hide armor, the shield which she'd left behind, and then a long halberd which she was using one-handed for a time.
Okay. It's 30 feet and 30 feet
The
down.
halberd with me.
13.
Yeah, you can take the halberd.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the halberd.
Okay. It is
gonna look
generally
at
a
the
two-handed polearm.
Metal. Generally. I'm going to look at the bits
that's
of metal that were dropped.
You also find 6 pieces of silver and 13 pieces of copper on her. And you are
Wait, how much
checking-
copper did you say that was?
13.
Okay.
6 silver, 13 copper. The metal fragments are pieces of strange metal. Roll me an Arcana check to see if you recognize what it is.
Okay, I'm terrible at that. Let's give it a try.
And Irilyssa, because you saw it as well, you do the same. Arcana.
Oh, okay.
I could swear I just... Oh, there it goes. Oh, nice. 17.
Ah, 4. Yours hasn't updated, Jimbo.
Oh, it hasn't?
Yours didn't come
Yeah, I
through.
keep getting a server error issue, but it doesn't roll to 17 on here, so...
17? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
I'm still hearing ogre grunts.
Yeah, I should probably
That's
change
fine.
that.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Where's it gone? There it is.
It's
Yeah,
just
I keep
dude
getting your
body popping over here.
The server has been interrupted. I think right now I'll text them when you get back online.
Okay.
I mean, the camera's been fine.
So, Irilyssa, the
Fine's really-
metal shards look faintly familiar, and you try to work out why, and you just can't put your finger on it. Tahko.
Mhm.
They don't look like any metal you've seen before. You can't say why. You're definitely no like expert with metal or anything. But drawing on your knowledge of the arcane, your knowledge of crafting and that type of thing, you can't say what it is, but you can say this doesn't look right.
Hmm. Okay.
Did you open the
Certainly,
crate, Tahko?
certainly no crafting that you've seen in Icewind.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a sack from my bag and like picking up, dew with the sack over your hand. I'm gonna pick up all the pieces and convert the sack so I have them.
Okay. Go ahead and write down in your inventory 75 gold pieces worth of strange metal.
Oh. Okay.
Dang.
Whether you actually get 75 is another matter, but that's just what the guide is telling me.
Okay. All right. And that came out of the she was carrying.
Yeah, there was like a little crate where she'd picked up all these bits of metal somewhere while scavenging, and that's what you grabbed.
Okay.
And there is a crate if you want to take the crate.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I'll
Open
leave
it
it there.
inside.
Oh yeah. Is there anything else in it, or did it fall really open?
That was it. Just those bits of metal.
Okay. No, I'll just leave it in the snow. Actually, I'll bring it back and throw it on the fire.
Shit.
Just to make sure that the Verbeeg is fully burned. Gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, we've got another verbeek for the fire. We need it.
Oh god.
No, that's a bad idea. If we're gonna have to stay here, I don't want to spell that all night. This is already bad enough.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
keep
not.
us warm all night. Hey, what's this?
What's this? I don't know where
Richard?
you are. What's what?
I'm looking. Oh, it's not doing the thing. The server. North of me, there's a part of the map with like a big brown spot. It looks like a stalactite or stalagmite
Oh, I think it's just a log.
in the other room.
Or in here.
I wish I could. Dang it.
Try refreshing the page, see if that fixes things.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it this one here? That area there?
I assume he's up here. I think it's a tree.
Yeah, I think it's the tree. I mean, there are a couple of things you might be able to see. I don't know if you can see like the very edges of the map. There's like a little face. That's just part of the border decorations.
It's from where she came in. It's at first a room to the right. If you were to walk in here from that.
Oh,
area.
yeah, that was the debris pit. Which you said, well, you looked at
Debris?
last time
Okay.
and decided not to search.
That's right. That was gross.
Yes, it was very gross. Filled with, and I believe I quote, all kinds of Verbeeg filth.
Mm-hmm.
It was their toilet.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Search
Good,
it if you
good,
want
good.
to. It's entirely
No.
your call.
Mm-mm.
I don't need
I'm
detect.
good.
I don't need detect disease for that. Thank you.
Right?
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'll take a short break so I can heal a bit,
Okay.
and then after that, I'm going to start skinning the bear,
Okay.
Okay.
making some bear steaks, maybe.
Well, we should find a way to just settle in here for the night. We're not going to be making the trek back. Else we're just going to be crazy tired in the morning.
That's a fair point. I mean, there's plenty of space in this place, so
Yeah.
there's already a fire, so I think we're okay.
I mean, the fire
And,
at this point is kind of spread out a bit. There's the still partially smouldering remains
Oh,
of the
okay.
other Verbeeg.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you could build it up again, but the fireplace as a whole is pretty ruined.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, never mind then. Mm,
But you have plenty of like barrels and things around that you could smash up. There are trees outside.
Yeah.
we should probably roll them off the fire. Otherwise, they're not really gonna, be able to rekindle this.
Yeah, good point. We can do that.
Okay, so you
Hey,
roll them off
Tahko.
the fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just move
Give me a
on.
hand here.
Okay.
Shall also assist.
Yeah, this is a pretty dire thing, huh?
That's what happens.
Yeah. I don't know if you could have avoided this, but I guess you tried.
Well, these two have been stealing lots of things for a while now, it seems. They had what was coming to them. I think we still did a good thing here, ultimately.
Well, it was their way to survive, I guess. So can't really blame them for it. Just pick the wrong people this time.
Parasites survive by feeding off their host. They are feeding off this town.
Fair point, I guess.
Well, that's the only way some people can live.
So I believe last time you did a roll as to whether you could skin the bear and get the steaks out of it. You got an 11. I was just looking through the old stuff. So you spend about an hour and you are able to get a workable hide. I'm not going to say it's a good quality one because you're by no means an expert. And also a couple of chunks of steak, we'll say 3 rations worth of bear steak.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cook those up.
Okay. So yeah,
Nice.
add 3 perishable rations.
Okay.
Or eat them tonight. It's up to you.
Yeah. I mean, I'll share them with everybody if everybody wants a bear ration for tomorrow.
A bear ration. I mean, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
If it's
Anybody else?
available.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that in the morning. I'd like to get some sleep.
Okay.
He's just gonna Vulwin's just gonna kind of crawl up into the cart, finding a space next to the meat and just kind of, toss his pack down and find a place to sleep.
Okay.
All right. Well, he has a good point. We should probably go to bed. I feel terrible still, honestly. My head's killing me.
Yeah, you're
I'm
still
gonna go.
exhausted, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just also going to... Once she sits down, she doesn't stand up again.
And like this cabin is pretty warm, with all the combined bodies of the sheeps and goats, plus of course the fire going, and it is an enclosed sheltered space, so you can make it comfortable. And if you wanted to, you could pillage various furs and things which the Verbeeks had lying around in the ogre. Not sure you'd want to touch the ogre's ones, but the Verbeek ones are perfectly workable.
Okay.
Are you setting any watches for tonight?
There's a
Yeah, that's probably a good idea though.
I'm asleep. Already.
Nice.
hmm
I have a winter blanket. I'm good.
So Vulwin pops back up after he's got everything set. Is like, all right, so how we doing this? We got to set some kind of watch right here in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. Well, probably won't have to have too many watches. It's kind of late into the night already. Maybe just get as much sleep as we can.
Yeah.
Alright, so person
else
taking the first watch, go ahead and roll a perception.
Alright, we'll do that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
Be watching.
today has been pretty exhausting. You guys are still relatively new to the adventuring gig. and it's taken a lot out of you. Like you've gone from one conflict to another, and you kind of feel your eyelids starting to slip a little bit, Irilyssa. And while you stay mostly awake, you don't seem to spot anything. And eventually, your time at watch ends. You rouse yourself with a bit of a grumble and wake up whoever's next.
I'll go next.
Okay, perception.
No,
Much the same thing, though you're a bit more used to the action, so you do stay awake, your head kind of leaning gently against one of the cave walls, now imploded a little bit to form a bit of a cushion from all the bits of shattered debris. But again, the night passes pretty quietly, and you wake up the third person. We'll say that this will be the last one. So who's third watch?
Whoever they wake up next.
Whoever Zagrax shoves awake.
Oh, nice.
It's all your fault now.
Oh, joy. Out of minus Irilyssa, it's not going to be Elora, because she was apparently exhausted, so not doing that.
Yes, in fact, you would have known from the walk up here that Elora spent most of it just hibernating in her lantern, so she wasn't around.
Yeah,
for
that you were
March.
carrying.
Okay. We'll say 1 for Tahko, 2 for Vulwin. I'm waking up Vulwin.
No. Well, yeah. Is it that time already?
Mm-hmm.
Thought maybe I'd get all the sleep I could. All right.
True.
Roll perception.
Hey!
Doing good. Got a 23.
He's actually good at it.
So you're a
I'm gonna
seasoned
actually be awake
outdoorsman.
now.
You're used to staying on watch, and shortly after being roused by Zagrax, and despite your grumbles, you are awake, and you do make a bit of a patrol around the exterior of the caverns just to cast your eyes through the gloom outside. And everything seems pretty quiet. There's a gentle snowfall, but beyond that, nothing. And with that, the night passes uneventfully. It is now the following morning. Probably. It's still dark.
It's why he's a criminal, right? He's woken up. He's so used to being doing this. Like, thought I could get some sleep.
Yeah, everybody that took a watch thought it was just a couple hours. We've actually been asleep for 16 hours, just working us off.
Oh,
Yeah.
you all wake up, your Alyssa's just like dead, and there's just an egg that's been hatched.
Oh, God.
no.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So at this point, the fire is starting to smolder a little bit. The fuel having gone out, the sheep and goats are getting louder, and that's probably what rouses the rest of you. And you kind of who would be the most likely to know this? Probably Vulwin. You recognise that they're getting hungry.
Oh yeah.
They're hungry.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we got a perfectly cooked verbig though, so it's.
Oh, God.
Hey, goats will eat anything. They're crazy.
Is that
Blood
true?
for the blood
They're
goat.
not pigs.
Blood for the
Yeah.
blood
They're definitely
goats.
not pigs though.
I don't
Yeah.
expect them to eat the bones.
No. But we did talk about possibly bringing them to town with us, so like maybe.
No, goats are
We'll see.
Yeah.
herbivores, they're not omnivores.
Nope.
I had to check that.
These ones are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'm glad.
They
I'm
won't.
glad.
Are-
They're not going
goat
to eat
food
anything.
in here?
There's goats and sheep.
Yes, so
Yeah.
in
Is there
the
goat food?
ogre's room, I think there were oats and things which were clearly
Yeah.
fed to the goats previously.
Oh, okay.
Was there anything in the boxes or anything too that just more oats, more stuff you can just toss to them?
Yeah, there was a storeroom, so let me just go and find out which one that was.
I don't really want to toss them, a dead body. That's
Joking.
It's just rude.
Yeah, grain and oats in the ogre's room, which was the one that was up here.
Okay. Then
Good nodding, you like it.
yeah, he'll take he'll take his lantern over in the morning, noticing that they're getting pretty loud and they're gonna get really rambunctious and grabs some and comes on back and just starts tossing it over the fencing to him.
They start eating,
Yay!
making more happy meh sounds.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need it. You're gonna go on a long trip today. Probably. Might just leave you here.
And that does lead to a good question. What are you doing with the meat barrels and the supplies here? Are you going to leave it? Or are you going to take it?
Well, we have a wagon. Is the wagon in decent order?
The
wagon
is
looks broken.
missing a wheel, I believe.
Yeah.
Well,
Nothing we
it's
can't
there.
replace
It's right
Tahko
now. Could a couple castings of mending fix that wheel?
A wooden cart with a broken wheel. I think it would, mending would help, but it wouldn't be enough to fix it. But if one of you has carpentry tools, do any of you have that?
No.
I think so.
So I'll say
check.
that one of you can make a strength check to see if you can get the materials together and with the aid of mending, which is allowing you to do this at all, fix it. The mending would allow you to shape the materials, but you'll still need to hustle up the materials.
Okay. Zagrax, could you give me a hand with that? You're fairly strong.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey!
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Critical
so,
She makes
strike.
2 cart. There's a second cart now.
so outside there is a somewhat deformed branch which forms a fairly nice semicircle, and you find another branch which does not form a very nice semicircle, and just through sheer brute strength you're able to just bend it, and then using some of the bits of rope and stuff around, you tie it up and you're actually able to fashion a wheel out of basically 2 branches. And then Tahko, you use your mending spell to basically mold these 2 together, and then with Zagrax's assistance you put it on the wagon, and this is probably the most solid wheel of the 4 wheels on this wagon right now.
No,
Nice.
Oh, wonderful.
teamwork makes the dream work.
It actually looks kind of cool because it looks like it's just a natural wheel. It's just a single piece of wood that's a full circle.
Cool.
Nice.
That's neat. Well, solve that problem.
Well
Mhm.
done.
So yeah, I'll start loading up anything of valuable, anything that the town might value, and load it onto the cart.
Okay, so there are 4 barrels of mead. We'll say 3 sacks of grain / oats, and 2 crates of miscellaneous stuff.
Okay.
Plus
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goats and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheep.
Yep, and I can lend out my 60 feet of rope to tie up the goats and sheep so they don't go wandering off.
Yeah, only thing you got to be concerned with is the goat eating their way out of the rope.
Well, yeah. Keep
Well,
an eye on it.
Bring a
Yeah, we
little
just
bit of
gotta
food.
keep an eye.
Yeah, just
You're
bring a
on
little
goat
bit of
duty
food
now, Vulwin.
I can help if you want.
Well, I guess I'll pack up a little bit of food just to distract him.
That's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Ask Vulwin not to chew through the rope.
It might actually work. We'll see.
Okay, so yeah, you pack up the wagon. Probably takes you another hour or 2 just to scavenge all the materials, and you've done a pretty thorough job of grabbing all the stuff from this cavern. You do notice that several of the casks are imprinted with various caravan labels, which you know make the passage along the Eastway, and the wagon also has an insignia from one of the caravans. If one of you wants to make up a name, you can make up a name.
I'm not good at this.
Otherwise, you
Oh.
grab the stuff. How are you actually moving the cart? 'Cause you don't have any... Well, you do have animals that you could try to hook up to it. But you don't have any, proper transport
What's up,
animals.
Zagrax?
Yeah,
I
well,
was just
hook up the dragon. Yep.
There's 2 of you.
Oh, Zagrax? Perfect, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we could each take an arm, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to rely on these guys over here to carry that cart for you. It'll look as sturdy.
We'll carry it
like,
somehow.
No, he kind of turns to them as like, no offense.
we like dog racing, but with goats.
Oh my gosh, is this like a sled and we can just get a bunch of goats and it's like Santa's sled?
Yeah.
But with goats.
And
This
you
is
guys
actually
do notice, like, when Vulwin
And,
turns to talk to the animals, like, I don't think these guys would be any good, no offense. And you kind of see 1 or 2 of the goats kind of shaking their head.
Yeah. He's like,
This
don't
is
worry, I'm
actually
just saving you guys from
actually a
doing any
council of
work.
druids here.
It's
This
a
is actually a
couple
whole
of
council of
druids.
druids. Yeah, they're just judging us.
Yeah, right? That'd be amazing.
That's the best.
Oh my gosh, imagine that. There were 13
Are these
Verbi
druids?
druids.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, no.
Bring that to the town and no more good mead.
So I should mention that you guys have taken a long rest, so you recover all of your hit points and all of your spell slots. You do gather all the stuff together, so if Zagrax and Tahko are moving the cart, can you make a strength check, each of you, just to see if you come across any problems? And Vulwin, make an animal handling with advantage, because you can actually talk to them.
Yay! Let's see.
1 less than a crit strength check.
23. It's good.
Oh!
Damn
Got
it!
a critical. These
Wow.
you guys just follow my lead and everything will be a-okay.
they like you.
And you
Yeah,
kind
I
of
like you.
you leave one of the gates open. You walk away to talk to somebody else in the party, and by the time you look back, like all of the animals just in a row behind you, like queued up, ready to go.
Yeah, and he turns back. He's like, "Look, what I said earlier, I was just joking. Tried to get you out of having to pull a wagon."
And the lead goat starts licking your hand.
Oh, thanks.
You then realise
He kind of just like
you've still got some
wipes-
oats in your hand, so you're like.
yeah.
Zagrax, you find that you're doing most of the dragging on the wagon. Tahko is doing some to help. He's trying, and he is a Goliath, so he gets advantages with this stuff. But you do.
Oh, I do. That's right.
You do successfully. I probably should have given you advantage on that, actually, considering Goliathness. Yeah. You two are able to get the wagon, even though there isn't a proper road connecting. Like, going along the ice of the frozen stream makes it a bit easier. One of you basically on either side of the stream, and then the cart itself on the stream. And in a combination of dragging and actually wheeling it, you're able to get it back to Goodmead.
Yay.
Yay!
Never doubt beef.
And where is Goodmead? There it is.
Yeah.
So our whole procession is coming in.
With the goats.
Yeah.
Goats,
Make way
sheep.
for the holy goat. Make way.
They're all like actually like marching like soldiers, like each leg all in the same tune and everything, just walking in. Got an army.
And would this be a decent spot to take a break?
Yeah, probably.
Then let's take a break and we'll deal with Goodmead when we get back. So, 10 minutes, say past.
Ooh, that's
Sure.
plenty.
Okay. Yeah, that's plenty of time.
Cool. So, 10 minutes, we're going to take a break, everyone. I will put it on the intermission thing. I'll leave the sound on because I can't actually separate it out, so everything will
Okay.
still be live, but I'll be on the intermission screen just so people know.
Okay.
Animation.
What? That would have been, that's true. Oh, you know what? We actually got some bits and followers and things. This would be a good time to shout those out. Where's the details? There they are. Tabletop Law and Cheetah Warrior, thank you very much for the follows. And Evil Onion, thank you very much for the bits. I'm sorry that I couldn't acknowledge them at the time they came through. I was busy, DMing and stuff. But thank you very much for that. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Hope everyone here in chat is, in fact. Despite you guys murdering all of my verbeeks. Yeah, me too. Even though I did almost one-shot Zagrax second week running. Can only hear me. Oh. See, now it's working. I'm so confused.
Like today, and it was really stupid, but
Normally is.
It still doesn't make sense.
It was
yeah, I
like,
didn't like the resolution I was showing it in. When I changed it to source, it showed just fine.
Yeah.
I wish I had just clicked the button, but I didn't think that was the issue.
technology, it's done.
Yeah.
It's like I said last night, nobody really likes cars.
I like that they get me from point A to point B.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we can just have buses.
Right?
Or like super
Lots
cool
and lots
trains.
of buses.
Yeah, on-demand buses. Yeah.
Or like
Teleportation.
trains.
No. Trains would be
Self-driving
nice.
cars. Well, we need just self-driving cars. It's just a super cheap anywhere taxi service.
So show me a self-driving car that can get through a Michigan winter fine, and then I'll believe in them.
Right?
They're working on it.
Oh, I know. But when they go and they show off self-driving cars, and it's like, oh yeah, it totally works. In 75-degree weather, it's sunshine and nothing on the roads ever. They're like, great. Now error-proof your code there, sir. Do the 90% of the
Right.
other work that needs to be done with this program.
The other issue they have is when sunlight is hitting the traffic lights, it's just the right way, so you can't tell if they're red or green. And they're trying to teach the cars to do the same thing everybody else does. Just watch the cars around you and see when they start driving.
Slow down. You know.
Probably a better solution.
Yeah, actually, how do they handle four ways?
Pass to the left. Well, you're supposed to, I assume.
I mean, I assume it's built on that same kind of concept. I don't know if they can handle that, actually.
The logic
They
for
probably can.
those things must be really interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting to read about.
All right, well,
Part of
it
the
is
motion.
past again, so shall we jump back in?
No.
Indeed.
Let me get all the sound and everything working again. Okay, so you return to Goodmead with the cart, the goats and sheep in tow, and the streets are strangely quiet. You can still hear the faint buzz from the mead hall and a couple of voices from within raised, but otherwise the town itself seems to be pretty empty right now.
Not quite the procession I was hoping for.
It's not as good as last night.
Quite a different mood than the last time we came through.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean their mayor died, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What were you saying, Irilyssa?
Exactly that they've experienced a lot of loss. I would be quite shocked if it, in the state of revelry it was when we came in last night.
well,
well, we still have a job to do.
yep.
So what are you doing?
Heading to the meat hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, return the meat.
Okay, so you return to the mead hall, parking the wagon up outside, and I guess tying the rope with all the goats and sheep to a post or something. And you enter, and the main hall is pretty full. Like, this thing is built for a lot of people, and it's definitely fuller than the previous time that you saw this. It looks like everyone is here, and on top of one of the big meat casks, you see a short human with balding hair, warm clothing but fairly ragged looking, and a hatchet passed through his belt at an angle. And he is shouting out to those who will listen, "This ain't the 10 towns no more! This is the one town! This is good mead! We need to look out for ourselves! We can't worry about everyone else, they ain't worrying about us!" And then another lady chimes up from kind of on one side of the crowd. "No! At this time we need unity, now more than ever before! Yes, the town is obviously in danger, but we should be looking to adventurers, people who do this type of thing for a living. We shouldn't be forming a militia and, we can't handle this on our own." And as she's saying that, you guys kind of appear through the door. "We need people like you. What? Have you had any success? Did you find our things?"
Yes.
Yeah.
We found the meat and more. And we slayed the ones that stole it.
This is wonderful news. I'm so happy. Thank you is all I can really say at the moment. And even the gentleman with the hatchet kind of gives you a bit of a glower, and then a curt nod, and a couple of the other people in the crowd kind of give, "Hooray! Thank you! Woohoo! Saviors! Heroes!" Thrown around once or twice. Please come in where it is warm, and we'll put some drinks on for you. I think that this is a moment to celebrate from all of the troubles and the bad times we've had recently. This is the first moment of hope that good mead has had for quite some time, and we must seize moments like this. No, we shouldn't be seizing moments like this. We should be learning from them. Yeah, this is a couple new resources coming in, but we got to use them. We got to stockpile them. Bad times are coming. Worse times are coming. We can't be relying on this kind of goodwill every time something goes wrong. We got to sort this type of thing for ourselves. The lady goes, "Shander, please, let's discuss this a little bit later. We have guests. We must see to our guests." And with that, the crowd disperses a little bit, and the lady comes forwards with a wide smile, says, Please, come in, and thank you, really, thank you."
Thank you.
So,
We can.
what did you find out there? Who did this?
Large people.
Giant kin.
Giants. Yeah.
I guess that would explain how they took so much with so few people.
You ever had this happen before? People bust into town and steal stuff.
Never into the town itself. We frequently have caravans assaulted moving between different towns. Part of the reason we've slowed the number of transports going out, much to the chagrin of the other areas, I'm sure, but clearly the denizens of Icewind are suffering as much as we are, and they're becoming more desperate.
Yeah.
We'd be able to start those caravans up again. We found plenty of goods there that were stolen.
This is indeed great news, but Shander, you may have heard what he was saying there to the townsfolk, and unfortunately he's definitely getting a bit of a following, calling for more isolation, to worry about ourselves. I strongly disagree with that, but he's definitely getting a following, and I suspect that people are going to be less willing to go out into the wilderness, though, that their very homes, their very families are being attacked in this way.
Well, it is a good idea to make sure you guys can protect yourselves. Of course, everybody in the 10 towns should do the same, but really can't turn our backs at each other. We start doing that, and suddenly we'll be fighting each other.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
The strength of the 10 towns has always been that we are 10 towns. We stand together in the face of whatever dangers. Dragons, hobgoblins, orcs. We've seen them all off before. I'm sure we can see this winter off too.
Yes. Separate, the 10 towns will fall. You'll die last, but it will still come. The cold will creep in eventually.
It's not really
That's
my
true.
place to ask, but would you be willing to act as a town guard? To have some real professionals here would certainly soothe the mood of the people.
I'm afraid we already have other quests that we're on.
I understand. Would you happen to know of any other adventuring groups or any suggestions? Really, we would be taking anything right now.
There are plenty of groups in Bryn Shander. We can, if when we pass through, we can give word that you're seeking that. But I don't
Yeah.
know any off the top of my head.
I used to be a guard at Bryn Shander as well. I can drop a line to the sheriff and see if they've got anybody there who would wish to come help guard down here.
Oh, that would indeed be a great relief to us all. We are, by the standards of Icewind, a fairly wealthy town, and if we can get trade re-established and get things and goods moving once again, we would certainly be able to pay for the services of adventuring groups and mercenaries in this time of great danger.
I know the mead would be well welcomed with open arms in many of the other towns.
Yes, it often has that impact.
Certainly.
Yeah, we definitely use as a point of leverage. I'm sure they'd be willing to help for more mead.
Very
Yeah.
well. Please come in, get yourselves a drink. Mead casks are, of course, open and tapped. I can't think of anything else that needs to be said at the moment. There will be an election coming up soon. As you know, the former speaker, Kendrick, passed away recently, and there's only really one person standing at the moment, and it's Shander. And if he gets into
Shander.
power, I can't really see much good coming of it.
Are you running?
Some people have pushed me forwards, but it's not my place to lead. I've never done that type of thing before.
Well, I think usually those who don't want to lead make the best leaders. So maybe you should reconsider, since you seem to want a nicer future for good meat.
A more
rather
positive
than a
one,
harsh one.
certainly. But
Yeah.
Shandar does have some things going for him. First of all, he is one of the local loggers, and he's, of all of the outdoorsy types, the hardy types, he's the one who would be able to raise the strongest militia. If you could sway some of them away from Shander, I'm sure that would help. And just any kind of good word you could put in. People are in your debt at the moment, and you would hold a lot of sway for this.
Well, and what's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am Irilyssa.
Irilyssa. Okay.
Well, I should see to making sure all these supplies and things are brought in. I have very little that I can offer you, but I will see if I can whip around and get something in exchange for your services. This has really been such a beacon of positivity and hope that we really need right now. You've done more for this town than you could possibly imagine. No, if you'll excuse
Glad to be
me.
of assistance.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for your losses.
Oh,
Indeed.
yes. Before I forget, do any of you happen to be a priest or a person of the cloth? We don't have our own, and we have people that need to be buried. And she kind of looks over at Irilyssa as you go,
Yeah. I don't specialize in death, but can certainly give them the last rites.
that would be most appreciated. The last thing we need are vengeful spirits ill at ease here in the evening. Kendrick and the others laid low are currently in the Shrine of the Flaming Sword. I will see to it that people are gathered in maybe an hour or so, if that's acceptable.
Yes. That should work. Do you happen to know anyone that would have powdered silver?
Powdered silver. Not offhand, but we do have silver coin, which we can break up.
That will work.
How much do you need?
25 gold pieces worth.
250 silver ground up.
That's a lot of silver.
Well, it's for a funeral, right?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
And I would like to see the town do right by those who've given their lives for our safety. I will see what I can do. Let's make it 2 hours. And with that,
Okay.
she hurries off in a slightly different direction than she was initially going to go. Okay, so a couple of the townsfolk do start unloading the cart. You get a lot of people coming in, just stepping in, saying, "Oh, thank you so much for this. You don't know how much we've needed this town. We thought we were invulnerable, and clearly we're not. Maybe Shandar has a point. We need more armed soldiers here."
I'm sure
Well-
there are plenty of armed soldiers that come in for a drink of mead.
And they
Yeah.
kind of look at you holding a... Yeah, probably.
There's no reason to not want to defend yourselves, but
There are just some people who are more suited and trained and equipped to do it.
yeah, perhaps. Mm.
So is there anything in general you want to do for the next 2 hours?
As an aside to the group here, I think the fate of this town might come with the next election, but I'm not well suited to promoting our new friend here. Do any of you have any interest?
In promoting Irilyssa?
Yes.
Well, I really don't know her very well, but I could talk her up.
I don't really know much other than just her stance on things. From the sounds of it, they're both right in some regard.
Yeah.
But maybe they could meet in the middle, make a consensus.
Yeah, like a mayor, vice mayor thing.
I think keeping the towns together is the most important thing. For the
Yeah.
survival.
From what you've seen so far, you get the distinct impression that Shandar would struggle to work with Irilyssa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe if he just softens his stance.
He doesn't really seem.
He's not a very soft fellow.
I mean, after all, none of us are from Goodmead, and we gave them help.
True.
That's true.
It'd be turning away that kind of good help. That, making enemies of us all. It's not going to do them any good.
And remind them that we fought a bear.
We did fight
Sure.
a bear.
Giant.
Bear, an ogre.
2 giant kin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so during the 2 hour,
Sorry,
I was going
go
to say
on.
during the 2 hours after our conversation, I'll just kind of go around and talk to people and just kind of be like, hey, we'll head back to Bryn Shander, the whole, see if there's any armed guards coming from there. Just make sure cutting yourself off is not the way to go, just kind of pop into conversations, talk to people and whatnot. Try and, drop the seeds of doubt of closing themselves off completely from the 10 towns, but
Might not be
also
a good
not,
idea.
but also not completely ignoring the fact that an armed guard would probably not be a bad idea.
One of those things where like solidarity of the 10, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elora will do much of the same thing. Like, hey, I mean, it's good to defend yourself, but we're all in this together,
Okay,
Just
so
trying to drive it home.
each of those of you who are doing this work to try and promote Irilyssa, could you give me a persuasion check, please?
Sure.
Yes.
Wow, a 22.
And I'll help
Let's see
unload
what
the
I
cart.
got.
I'll see my
14.
new goat friends and sheep friends away to wherever they need to go, and I'll say a nice word about not turning back on and making enemies of all the towns. Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Is persuasion. 11. Not bad.
Okay. And
This is
all
weird.
of you seem to be making a positive impact here. Zagrax, your more authoritative stance on the impact that mercenaries and other groups from within Icewind and your own experience as a mercenary guard in Bryn Shander seems to do a lot of work to persuading people, and even by the time that Elora and Vulwin you start getting to people, they're already kind of talking about, you see that guy Zagrax, like he seems like a pretty good guard. Imagine if we got a couple more people like him standing watch for us. We would definitely be sleeping a lot better tonight. And you definitely feel like there's a bit of a buzz now starting to rise behind Irilyssa. You still get a lot of people arguing Shandar's corner, but Irilyssa does seem to be on the ascendancy at the moment.
Cool.
It's like
This is
the
the
first time
town
I've got a
for-
character that's good at persuasion.
You're also like, look, I'm big and strong. What if we bring people that are also big and strong?
I was gonna say it's half persuasion, half intimidation as a giant armored dragonborn kind of like meanders over.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll mention that Zagrax got all of us together, and we're all from different towns. From my best I could tell. So, if it wasn't for him.
This is
I'll
the
give you a
town
bonus
to
for
get a
that.
good
That's a very nice point. Okay, so the 2 hours pass, and you guys eventually find yourselves at the Shrine of the Flaming Sword. Irilyssa does seek you out, Irilyssa, with 25 gold worth of silver powder. And
Nice.
So I am going to then use it to ritual cast ceremony and do a funeral rite on the past speaker of the town.
is it just for one person, or can it be for a collection of people?
Touch one corpse. In the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means short of the wish spell.
Okay, so we'll say that that's specifically for Kendrick, but this will encompass all of those that gave their lives here. So I'm going to say, with advantage, make me a persuasion check. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's gonna pop up. No, I don't want to be dead.
You have to stay dead.
Good, nice.
Okay, so you're coming in, again, seems to lift the spirits of the people once more, kind of showing them that people with skills and talents from other towns are a boon to Goodmead. They can't do everything for themselves. They can't resist the everlasting winter on their own. And with all of your talking together, with the funeral that you put on, which is massively appreciated, like, again, pretty much everyone in the town shows up and pays their respects to Kendrick. He was a popular guy, and the other guards which gave their lives in defense of Goodmead. And is there anything else you guys want to do?
Not me in particular. No.
No, yeah, I think don't want to spend forever here. So
Yeah.
I think that was it for Vulwin as well.
Just watch the impact unfurling us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say that there was a hustings due for that evening. Do you want to stick around for the hustings? Or do you have other plans?
Oof.
Good
Oh,
question.
what
What's
now?
hustings?
Hustings is a political debate between those who are running for the speakership. And Irilyssa is now
Oh.
officially standing.
Oh, wow.
I say it wouldn't hurt to probably stay another night because it's been. I would assume it's midday at the earliest at this point.
Well,
I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're walking through night anyway. But yeah, sure.
yeah, it's
Right.
true. I think we made a small promise to the dwarves that we'd check on their stuff.
Mm.
If we got the chance, and I don't really want to make them angry.
Yeah, but by the time we would, whatever. By the time we get there, it would be the middle of the night again.
Well,
If we left now,
yeah. How long has it been into this day?
most of the day, I think.
Yeah, most of the
Just
day. I
most
mean,
of the
if,
day already. Oh.
by the time the funeral
Yeah.
happens, it's probably 3 in the afternoon, and then the hustings is probably about 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, we don't really owe the dwarves anything.
we don't.
No.
Don't.
But it's extra supplies and income for us, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
potentially.
and they're non-perishables, so again,
also
not
true. Well, they said what, like 3 days or whatever, right?
Yeah, they were only going to be in Bryn Shander for I think 3 days.
Then they leave or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, they can go. We'll just get all the profit.
that's
Not
even worse
here.
decision.
Well, that's true.
Look at all this
Yeah.
dwarven ore we found.
You know, plus we're a little concerned about Irilyssa and staying alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to do something about
So
that.
maybe we don't just have idle time to hang out, but we should stay around for maybe a little bit then tonight.
What'd you say?
I said she kind of just waves at you guys like, hi.
Totally
Yeah.
not dying.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's stay for
Well-
the debate and then leave right after.
leave at night.
Well,
Yeah.
So, what are the most dangerous times to travel? It's not going to be any warmer.
Except for like 3 hours, it's always night, isn't it?
It's always
I mean,
dark.
it's always dark. It's
Yeah.
not like pitch dark.
All right, we'll go in the next day then.
Okay.
Because how long of a trip is it from Kudme to say Bryn Shander? It's a pretty solid bit, isn't it?
6 hours, yeah.
Good
Yeah, we
meeting,
can
make
Bryn
it in.
Shander. I can even tell you that.
Yeah, we've made good timing before on
6 hours.
Mhm.
traveling there.
6 hours, yeah. So if we were to leave right now, we'd make it to Bryn Shander
Yeah,
in a fairly decent time. Otherwise, it would be like,
yeah, we could.
We can leave first thing tomorrow, and then we'll be able to search for those goods in daylight.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Well, I think also that those dwarfs were going to send other people after it if we didn't do it, so I think we just don't have to worry about it. Honestly.
plus having an actual, good night's rest after all that nonsense is probably not a bad idea.
Mm.
Yes, I'd quite like to sleep in a bed. A warm bed.
And the town is
Yeah.
pretty happy to put you up in the mead hall, considering all you've done.
Oh, not
That's
bad.
the least they can do for you.
Yeah,
I'm not very interested traveling through the night.
Hmm.
sounds good.
So I guess we're staying.
Yeah. Are we heading out to Tourmaline after this? It's a long ways away, but that is where we can probably convince a kobold to travel with us.
Yeah, but we have to head to Bryn Shander first. And it's
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
way.
It's on the way, but yeah.
But yeah.
I
Did
was
he
just
say it had to
comparing.
be alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Convince them to travel with us.
Yeah, adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Or just let them know what the whole reason behind it is.
The
And,
final
if they accept,
adventure.
they accept, right?
Just hope it's out of the good of their hearts, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe they're just
Kobolds are-
done.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Kobolds
don't
are
know.
generally angry, aren't they?
No, I think they're just like little dudes. That
Yeah, they love wandering off with some strangers all the time.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's what they live for.
Well,
It's
maybe
not
maybe we will
French.
find one with the goodness of their heart that has lived a long life and wants to see someone else live an even longer one.
I mean, maybe if we're lucky, we can find an alternative to this problem that we
Yeah.
have. And not,
Maybe we'll find a suitable sacrifice
Please
to
uh,
trade for the life of our friend.
what'd you say, Irilyssa?
Please don't put it back.
Yeah.
If we have to candy coat it, so be it. But let's not entirely blind ourselves to what we're doing.
True. Yeah.
That's a matter of survival.
Okay, so
Oh.
the appointed hour of the hustings arrives, and Shandar and Olivessa find themselves on either end of the mead hall, each of them standing atop a mead barrel. You've already, quite frankly, heard most of the arguments that they have, and it's basically just a continuation of that. But Olivessa does now bring in your guys' efforts into the debate, and she does seem to be swinging quite a lot more of the townsfolk in her favour, and you kind of see that people are starting to gravitate to either side of the hall depending on who they support. And right now Olivessa's side is a fair bit bigger than Shandar's. Is there anything you want to say now to add to the debate? Or, I mean, basically what they're saying is Olivessa, pro-unity, wants more than ever to get the 10 towns to be the 10 towns, looking to bring in adventurers and mercenaries to guard the town and also to guard the caravans to support trade. Whereas Shandar wants to become more isolationist. He's more worried about keeping the town's resources to the town rather than sending resources out, which could be lost on the routes. And he wants to use more of the loggers, the local loggers, as a militia, seeing as they're already armed and pretty outdoorsy.
How hard would it be to start up a rumor that Shandar likes wine coolers compared to mead?
You can certainly try.
Wine coolers exist in this world.
I mean, that would certainly hurt his chances.
Right?
Nah, I don't think there's anything
Not to
specific.
mention his standing amongst the loggers.
Yeah. Nothing specific, but if there's ever a point that, not Irilyssa, the other one, I can't.
Olivessa.
Yeah. You just say
that's
that
it.
he can't hold it.
It's so close.
Yeah,
if
you're
they ever
saying
need a
he can't
word
hold
from
the
one of
string.
us, I'm more than happy to
Yeah.
I mean,
do the whole spiel thing again. But.
This would be your opportunity, because they do have various townsfolk standing and speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I'd probably, if there's a lull or whatever, go up and just do the whole, used to be a guard at Bryn Shander, we'll go and talk to the sheriff. And there's a fair few guys who are just, like, they cycle through and whatnot in Bryn Shander, right?
Yeah. There are definitely, adventuring companies, like you've met some of them. Kelvin's company is one of them.
Yeah.
Probably
and
out
so,
of their price range, but similar.
Well, yeah, but you can get like the regular foot soldiers and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So, go and drop them a line and whatnot and put in a good word that to keep the mead flowing, that they're going to need some assistance in guarding town and caravan.
I'll nudge Elora up towards the stage.
Oh, I mean, honestly, she's just going to say the same.
Oh, no, I would have said all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably don't need probably don't need to get on top of the mead mead barrel for everybody to see me, but
I mean, it helps with the presence, but yeah, the meat barrels seem to be mostly used by the two candidates in running here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd do the whole spiel thing again, but yeah.
Okay. So the election itself is scheduled for the following day. So this was the hustings. People are going to mull it over. And then 3 p.m. tomorrow is when the election itself will occur. And I don't think that this is really a total democracy, so it's probably just a simple... Some people stand on one side of the hall, some people stand on the other side. The side with the more people gets to choose the speaker.
Oh.
So it's not
Nice.
a secret ballot, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, whoever wins the fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the hustings end. You do notice that Shandar leaves in a massive huff. Because support right now is definitely going behind Olivessa. And he leaves in so much of a huff that some of the people that you've been talking to at the mead hall after the hustings have suggested he's actually left town completely.
Oh, wow.
No.
I was going to say he's probably going to be trouble, but if he left town completely, then he might not be trouble for now.
He's
Well,
laying a trap
yeah.
for us further down the road.
It might be.
Okay, we'll just take a different road.
Right.
The road less travelled.
He actually did like wine coolers more.
Well, perhaps his isolationist ways can have more of an ear elsewhere.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I mean, probably not if he's just leaving town.
Yeah.
Well, if he's a true isolationist, he can handle himself out there alone.
Yeah, exactly. He can listen to himself.
Yeah. Vulwin isn't necessarily one to strike up, conversation, but he will talk with some of the people after the hustings about what they know of, or like how they know Irilyssa.
Okay.
Just like what kind of person he is.
Most
in
of them
general.
are surprised that she's running. She's definitely not been like a major authority figure before, but she's a long-time citizen of Goodmead. She doesn't have any family currently living. And people generally think that she's a good egg. She has deep roots in Goodmead. Family has lived in the town since its founding. She's quite reserved, doesn't have family of her own. Yeah, people are generally surprised, but pretty positive towards her.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
And as you're like talking about Irilyssa, you also hear a bit more about Shander, and like there is still like positives to be said about him. He is one of the town's loggers. He is definitely one of the outdoorsy types. He's worked and lived in the town his whole life, but he is known as a bit of a blowhard, a bit of a browbeater at times.
Likes eating babies.
Not quite that far.
Can't hold his mead, requires wine cooler.
I mean, you joke about they can't hold his mead, and you kind of get a couple of dark glances, which suggest maybe he can't, and that's probably when he gets in the most trouble.
I see.
Yeah, well, like, I've seen the
As
type.
part of that, you get the impression, he's a bit of a bully, and he's kind of known for it.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Not the guy to have in charge. The guy to carry the stick, but not the guy to be in charge.
Yes, to have.
Not the guy to have waiting down the road to kill us. Gotcha.
Yeah.
If he's waiting there, well, he's just waiting out in the snow.
Yeah.
We'll give him the same greeting we gave the Verbeeks.
Murder, murder, murder.
Can't be elected dead.
Exactly.
Right.
They can still elect him. It just won't go well.
Yeah, if he left, I was
I'd say that, but there's a town that there's a representative that was elected that died with COVID.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens. It's,
Before the election.
luckily this is good meat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Plus, it'd be a little hard for them to vote if he's not standing on stage, right? Just in an
Also
empty
true.
side.
So what you're saying is we should cut off his legs.
Wow,
That's
this
an
suddenly got
interesting way to
dark.
look at it.
Wow.
We have devolved.
That's one way to sway an election, I guess.
I guess so.
Politics.
Lord.
You can't stand on the stage. No one can vote on it.
Can he even stand for election?
Oh boy. Well, all right then.
I'm proud of that one.
We will give you that.
Okay, so are you staying here this evening then, into the following day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Irilyssa, in the following morning, give me a constitution check, please.
Oh god.
No.
Oh no.
Oh my. Constitution.
10.
Okay. Your wound is giving you a bit of trouble, but nothing massively untoward. But it hurts. It's definitely increasingly painful, and it does feel a bit bigger under touch.
It's kicking. Yay.
God. Spooky.
Yikes.
And something which I had totally meant to do, and I'm going to kind of retcon this a little bit. Was there anything you wanted to say or do in particular for the funeral, Irilyssa? I kind of skipped over that.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't want to put you like on the place for it. Just like, hang on, you might actually have wanted to say and do something for this rather than just cast ceremony.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. So the following morning does indeed pass along. Shandar still hasn't returned, and there's definitely a bit of a hubbub about town that Irilyssa might win this on account of she's the only one left.
Well, worked in our favor.
Leaving town's a bold move. We'll see how that pays off.
Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton.
Maybe we'll find Shander along the way.
What kind of leader abandons a town when he doesn't get his way?
Well, it doesn't seem like he's gonna be the leader.
Well, unfortunately, probably the kind that's going out to find people who will listen to him. Might even come back. So they should be prepared for that.
Do you
Shrug.
say that to any of the locals?
We haven't even, it's like top of the morning, right?
Yeah.
We're having like table breakfast discussion. But
I mean,
yeah, probably
take it
later in the
over
day.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would probably be something he'd bring up to Irilyssa or concerned parties. You know, if she, you know, we have to wait and see. It's not set in stone yet, right?
Okay.
Hmm.
And when
We're
you
just
report that to
talking crap
Irilyssa,
about
her,
politics.
she does turn quiet for a moment and just kind of gives you a bit of a nod. We'll be aware. He's always welcome in this
Good.
town, of course, but you do raise an interesting point.
I'll make sure to make a note of it to the sheriff of Bryn Shander that of the situation that having a couple of guys come down here sooner rather than later would probably be advisable.
I would certainly appreciate that. And actually, I did scavenge around some of the people, ask around, make a bit of a collection in thanks for the efforts that you have done for us. And I did manage to collect this. And she hands over a bag with 20 gold pieces.
Oh,
Oh wow.
And I hope that I can call on your goodwill one more time. If you are going to Bryn Shander, would you be able to try and contract a company to come here for us? I can pay for that up front, and I trust you to bear this monies in goodwill.
Company as like us, right? This is a side to
A group,
you.
yeah, a mercenary
Yeah,
company
okay.
of some kind, an adventuring band who could be called upon to defend the town.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
And she
Yeah,
hands you
I don't see
another
why we can't do that.
25 gold as a sign-on fee.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
She's totally spending money before she's actually in office, but yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah.
So,
Just for time.
so when the
She's
vote
like-
comes to pass, she can just be like, I've already hired guards for.
it's like, oh, you already heavily swayed the election in my favor. Here's some money folks raised for you.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right.
I was going to put it in my charity.
Well.
Too soon, too soon.
All right, then I guess we're gonna skip out of town now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
We
I
got
was
paid.
taking that she was probably catching on the way out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not just she approaches you in breakfast like, hey, by the way, here's loads of money.
It's just not money on the table. It's like, thanks for the job well done. No.
Here's 2 large sacks of money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good luck.
Out of town, we don't have to keep it on the down low.
Right.
Okay, so
Cool.
you do indeed leave town. You going destination Bryn Shander?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me just go and sort that out so Twitch can actually see where these places are. As soon as it decides to kick in, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you can see everything. So going from Goodmead, you'll be going north along the road, eventually onto the Eastway, and then west to Bryn Shander.
Mm-hmm.
So who is leading the way and who is scooting a boot?
I hope you're all scooting the boot. But yeah, I think was Vulwin leading the way again?
Yep.
All right, cool,
I
fantastic.
suck at keeping an eye out, so.
And I will perceive for danger.
All right, got a 14 on a well-laden traveled path.
Okay. So you've travelled this path before. It's basically just following the same way out. Because it's been light snow pretty much the whole time that you've been around, none of your former footprints are visible, but you're able to make a pretty good way going north along the Eastway. About, I'm going to say, 2 hours out of town, so you're just shy of the junction. You do see another group of people approaching in the opposite direction.
Mm.
They're probably
many
still
people?
300 or 400 feet away, so you just about make them out.
A whole army.
coming.
How many of them? Difficult
Yeah.
to say. You just see approaching figures.
A blob.
Okay.
Okay.
A small blob.
Well,
So we're like
hopefully-
here?
Yeah, you're just shy of it, so you're probably
Okay.
oh yeah, Tahko, you were keeping an eye out, so you probably noticed them more than I did.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll keep approaching.
Okay.
Yeah. Who was the one that said hopefully they don't jump us on the road in character?
I was.
Is it you?
I say
Yep.
I'll make sure my shield's equipped, and hands ready to pull battle axe, but I'm not gonna pull out my battle axe yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'll shift to the front of the party as well. I'm not leading because I can't see, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shields
Well,
out.
Yeah. Hopefully what you asked for, Tahko, doesn't come to pass.
Okay, so eventually the group does get closer to you guys, and you see that there are a group of 9 people, all of them wearing fairly thick, dark clothing, which is why they stuck out like a beacon, in heavy snow. But they're all in cold weather gear. They all have heavy hoods, quite low over their eyes, and you can see that they are all armed. And they kind of approach you guys with a swagger. And
I've seen this before. I'm gonna while this is going on, he's just gonna like grit his teeth again and I'm gonna have him use the tireless ability, preempting that something's gonna happen.
okay.
Uh,
So the group has clearly seen you guys, and they fan out a little bit as they're approaching you, but one is very much in the lead, and the others are kind of trailing behind them. And they keep approaching.
well, let's if we head through here, there's only one way. Let's make a wide berth around it.
That sounds like a good
Let's
idea.
just let them come to us because they clearly intend to meet us.
Absolutely. Let's give them the space.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
So you're actually trying to go off the road a little?
We're going to do the polite gesture where we'll, come off to the side just a pinch so that, they can pass through if they want to.
Okay.
So we're not seeming aggressive, I guess?
The after you. No,
Yeah.
we're not looking to like head on them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a pathway, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't want to have like a showdown with them.
Yeah, we're not going to go step into the deep snow just for let them pass.
Give me just a second. All right, so you kind of stand off on one side of the road, beckoning that the others pass you, but they don't. They just beeline straight for where you're standing right now. The one in the front with his swagger going, All right, lads, just hold up there a second. It looks like we've got ourselves some weary travellers on the road. And what brings you fine folks to this part of Icewind Dale on such a chilly day?
Quite a lot of our own feet, actually. You know,
Quite a lot of what, sorry? Didn't hear that.
our own feet.
Oh. Yeah, pretty
Same as
big.
you.
Real nice. Accustomed to a bit of walking, and you're going to walk on out here, I'm sure.
The hope. You guys are going this way, we're going that way. Just keep on walking, each of us, right?
We're not out here for any trouble. If you're not out for trouble, I'm sure we can just pass pleasantly, like two ships in the night, I believe is the way you'd say that.
I've never seen a ship. But go ahead and keep on walking.
And with that, he kind of gives a bit of a gesture, and he stays standing there, like eyeing you guys up. But two or three of his party members pass around behind him, now getting behind you guys as well.
That's not what ships do.
I'm gonna definitely place hand firmly on battle axe. It's not drawn, but it's like it's gonna be drawn in like a half a second if shit hits the fan.
And he sees your move, and he kind of sucks his lip. There's no need for anything like that. We're just two groups of travellers passing each other along. Real easy like.
You're surrounding us. You're
Then
surrounding us.
pass
Well,
quicker.
That's generally what happens when you go past someone. You go behind them. It's
Then
maths. It's just logic.
Mm.
Unless, of course,
You know, go ahead.
I'm having a nice, easy day. If you want to say something, I'm not going to be one to interrupt you.
I was just asking. You were asking what brought us along this way. Thought I'd ask in kind the same for you.
Business.
Friend to a friend.
Of course. And in the ideal of transparency and openness that I'm sure travellers on these weary roads like to give, it's just business, as I'm sure you yourselves are on your way to undertake. And with that, I'm going to say 5 of his guys have now passed behind.
To go on your way?
They don't seem to be like stopping. They are going round behind you.
Oh,
and
they
then-
are going? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To just stop it, yeah.
How much did your business gain you?
That's yet to be seen. Depends if business is successful. You know how these enterprises usually are.
Nice music.
You can make a good deal of money transporting goods from Goodmead. I assume that's what you...
Before I do that, Irilyssa and Tahko, you spot the second to last person to pass behind him. You catch a glance under the hood, and it's Shander.
Yeah.
Of course it
Nice.
is.
But he just walks on by, gives you a very quick glance, puts his head down, hoping you hadn't seen him, and just keeps moving on with the
I'm
others.
gonna. Oh wait, I don't know it. Dang it.
No, you didn't see.
Irilyssa is going to use thaumaturgy
Okay.
and cause the 30-foot area around her to start giving these ominous whispers. And she's going to say, I hope whatever you're planning. Rather, I hope you rethink whatever you're planning.
Shandar pauses for a moment. Glances back at you. Glances at his
The second,
companions.
the second he does that, she's going to use thaumaturgy again to cause her eyes to flash this bright light blue.
Ooh.
When he turns around, do we notice him?
Yeah.
I would say that like him having stopped will have like caught your glance, and you now have spotted that it is Shander.
And she'll add in, the Night White Lady is always watching.
I'm sure she is.
Seems the snow's thirst for blood again.
We ain't here to cause no trouble. We're just passing on by. If my companions would pass on by a bit quicker. And with that, Shander kind of tucks his head down again and starts hastily walking away.
Well, I believe we still had more business in Goodmead, didn't we?
Yes, I
we
think
did.
so.
I believe the whole Tid Towns has something to be concerned about at Goodmead. You're a fan of the Tid Towns, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They've been good to us through the years. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got business to attend to, and with that, he falls in behind the rest of his group, now basically acting as the rear guard as they hastily make their way towards Goodmead.
Well, I guess we're going to do the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay, so
do we want to make it kind of sneakily that we're following, or are we just going to be like straight up like, oh wait, yeah,
no,
I
I
be following you.
I think
Right
this is like a
behind him.
turn and follow.
Yep.
Let me just make sure we're all in agreement on this. That's town's going to be a wholesale slaughter by tomorrow.
I mean, if we can just kill Shandor, then we can hire these guys to defend the town afterwards. So, you know.
If they're not the kind you want to have guarding a town.
Yeah, well, they're the kind that are being offered a whole town to help. I'm sure.
Right.
That's probably a difficult way to try to make a better bargain than that.
Yeah, I'm all for heading back.
That's fine. Yeah, I think that Shander at this point deserves to be bullied himself.
Well, we got the whole thing with the dwarves, right? Maybe they'll be willing to take up that endeavor. Maybe something more interesting. Than,
They couldn't even defend their own shipment. I wouldn't rely on them to defend a town.
Oh no, he's meant to have these guys go after the dwarves thing.
Oh, okay.
Not a bad idea.
But I don't think we're gonna be able to give a chance to strike a better bargain than what he's offering them.
They might not be alive either. Okay, just keeping an eye on them, following behind them. Shouldn't take too long to get there.
Yeah, so how closely are you trailing them?
60 feet.
I mean,
Uncomfortably.
honestly, like
Nah.
we took like just a moment to talk about it, and we're all in agreement that this is going to be a very bad thing. So I expect that we started walking fairly quickly. Like we didn't take much time to start following him, so we're probably uncomfortably like close, but not like right next to them.
Mhm.
We're trying to pretty much let them know that we're decided to walk behind them.
Okay. So
we're trying to get attention again, I presume.
you do notice that several times as they're walking, they do cast an eye behind them to see exactly who's coming and what you guys are doing. But as long as you keep like that relatively reasonable distance, they seem okay with it. And then about half an hour before you get back to the town, they take a side trail going right away from the town.
I guess keep following them. When they look back at us, I'll shoot one a wink.
Okay. So you continue following them along this trail, and you do notice that they seem to be going directly for the wood, Goodmead Wood.
Bide you, I'll just talk to the group as we're talking. Like, bide you, they probably have a pretty good idea of where they're heading if they've traveled through here. Maybe they have a camp. Maybe more people than we even know of.
Agreed.
Maybe they're
It is quite It's quite impressive that he's got this many people so quickly.
As you're
Maybe
following
he's
them,
just
you
terrible at
do notice that Shandar seems to have taken the lead at this point.
I see.
I'm not willing to walk into a group of people that still want Shander in power with just us.
You don't think that we can take this group?
There's a single group in front of us, but there was more than that just in the hall that were still on his side. If they're meeting somewhere out here to plot the town's demise, I don't want to walk in with that.
Well, let's attack now then.
Would your efforts be better than going to the good meat and warning them of a potential attack?
Then there would be
They don't
more
have the
people.
people to defend.
Do they really not? None at all?
I mean, what did it look like they actually had for guards? I mean, they had the one group that went into the forest, got beaten up by friend. By beaten up, I mean killed.
Not many. You probably estimate, from what you saw, they maybe have like 10 guys left.
Yeah, this is a trained group as well. Like this is a trick.
How many people are we looking at in front of us?
9.
Okay. I think we can handle that.
Okay.
I would like to get some more information about this whole thing, but
Yeah, can we just, I don't know, sit on them? And not, you guys could just sit on them and they wouldn't be able to move. And then we can get the information we want or need.
So that's a lot of people to sit on. I don't think that's how it's going to work.
You don't need any more information.
The outer woods of the woodland is getting closer. You will be within the wood soon.
Nope. Okay. If nobody else is going to do it, I'll open up.
They are like looking back. They're still like they're definitely aware of us,
they
right?
are super aware of you.
Absolutely.
And because of your proximity, yes, you can see a couple of them like nervously with hands like under cloaks and things in kind of a similar way to what you guys are doing.
Do you want to put us on a battle map?
I don't know, do I?
Well, maybe
I don't know.
maybe we
Do
can-
I? Do you? Do I?
I think you do.
Yeah, we've got room before them getting to the outer of the forest. But if we want to like call them out, now's the time. We're not getting a surprise attack on them by any means.
No.
Well,
So,
we'll get
like-
the opening.
Maybe. That's relative, right? If they're ready.
You're starting to see bits of underbrush, a couple of odd trees now around you.
Well, Tahko, they'll have to stop.
Okay, I'm going to tell him to stop by casting a spell.
Which one?
Fireball.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
No, I didn't want to do that. I just want to read them.
I'm gonna say my other campaign yesterday. One of the players took out like 5 people with a fireball.
Are there 2 of them standing next to each other?
Sure. I'll say that the back 2 have come together.
Okay. Then I can do
And
Toll the Dead on both of them.
Yeah,
long as they're within 5 feet of each other.
One last thing I'll say is like, I hate to be grim about it, but they've got an employer.
Oh, good idea. Can I tell which one's Shandor still?
He's at the front. He's probably 150 feet ahead of you.
Mm.
Well, if we get
150?
Yeah, if you call them to stop, we demand them to stop. We'll see what happens.
No, Toll and the Dead, 2 closest.
Okay. So
Go ahead and have them make now I want to select it.
Yeah, give me a second. I've got to do some setup for this.
All right.
Yep, DC 13.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm not the type to call out for folks. You know better.
Oh, yeah.
You got the most booming voice.
Whoops, why is that gone black? Weird.
I'm legally blind. I cannot see.
Help me, Jesus.
I don't know why it's even showing you that, because I haven't moved the party to it yet.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't see anything.
It's just black. Give me just a second as I set this all up. Okay, then we are going to need... Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Actually, step away for a very quick second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to take a 5-minute break, then go ahead and do that now.
Nope, I've got baby carrots.
That's a good call. Gonna get more water though.
Water.
There, actually, I'll do that real fast, too.
Put Irilyssa down, the entire map just lights up.
Yeah.
Because you can just see everything.
Anything for the rest of us?
Give me just a minute.
Irilyssa, what do you see? Oh!
Everything.
Okay, let's try moving you to the actual battle screen so it's not just black. And yeah. Twitch can probably see everything because they can see what Irilyssa can see, but the rest of you shouldn't be able to, so don't look at Twitch.
Nope, can't see a thing.
Connect.
Okay,
I
so
can't see something. All right.
it is dim light. How far would you be able to see in dim light?
60 feet.
60?
Mhm.
Irilyssa is unchanged. You would be... Oh, 60 feet, yeah, it's 120 for you.
Mhm.
60 there. Okay, can you see anything?
Yes.
Wunderbar!
We're on a nice little ridge to the perfect attack spot.
Yeah,
Not really if you're pursuing.
well, it's just like a 5-foot drop. It's not a big ridge. Just gives you a little
Gotcha.
bit of extra. So they're probably about 10 foot below you total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tahko, I assume you're eye spying near the front as well.
Yeah, I can't see them though.
Mm-mm.
Put me up here.
You see them? Which is you.
Nope.
Yeah, just like the dead of night.
I put Irilyssa
They're
where
pretty
Tahko
far
should have been.
Oh,
oh.
okay. Can't see 'em.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can see about let's see, as far as my lantern
can you
goes,
see?
basically. Like that. It's about as far as I can see. That's about right.
Well, I can't see 60 feet ahead.
Yeah, it's about right
Like
there.
it becomes completely dark right here.
Oh.
Now
Yeah.
is this a case where like it's night, there's
It's not
Cloud
night,
coverage.
it's
So
just
is it all-
dim light because it's always dim light.
Oh, okay. Well, it goes from dim to dark for me.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
much.
pretty much how it's supposed to be.
Oh, I can
Yeah, it
barely see Thug 1 and Thug 2.
Yep, that's what you're
Yep.
supposed to be able to see. Okay,
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were just saying that it's like
so you
all
guys
dim.
go ahead and arrange yourself as you would in marching order. We'll say Tahko's at the front because you need to be in range of whatever it is you're hitting. And in the meantime,
Or am
I am going to need you all to roll
Oh
initiative.
boy.
Oh, hang on,
boy.
hang on, before I need to wipe the previous one.
nice.
Okay.
5.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
Where's
Disposition
that
checks.
Now remember to click on yourselves.
15.
Yep.
I rolled great.
Yeah, Zagrax, you'll have to re-add yourself or get re-added.
Womp. Ah,
9.
Oh, you're muted.
Ha! That would make sense why nobody could hear me. Do you want me to re-roll initiative, or do you want to just add me at 15?
I can add you on a 15, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a command. You'll have to remember it too. So if you ever like forget to click on your own thing, that you can type in like the number you had and add it to your token
Oh, wait, really?
as a user. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, so I'm going to say that, Tahko, you're effectively getting a surprise round, just because you're the first to fire, but you'll be the only one, because they are fully aware that you're there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We weren't even sure that Tahko was gonna just straight up attack them. So
all right.
good job, Tahko.
Just have those two make will saves. Or
Will do.
will saves? Wisdom saves.
2 times wisdom save. Number 1, crit fail. Number 2,
Oh,
17.
good. All
Oh,
right.
just looking at the chat. They can't see us. They can only see thugs.
Yeah, you should be able to see. I just moved it. You should be able to. Now.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
So if he crit fails, does that count as a crit for me or no?
No, that just means that he's going to... Actually, for saving throws, I don't think it has any bearing.
And that one's up to Mord, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
If I wish to penalise him, I can penalise him.
I'll go ahead and roll as damage.
Yep, go ahead. So
8.
that's 7. And it's save or suck, right? Save and suck.
Yes.
Okay. So,
So only one of them got hurt.
yeah. So you hear this ominous dong, and then a ah my ah, and then they all turn around, and at that point, Elora, it's your turn.
She's like, oh shit. Actually, from her distance, she's just gonna try to wheedle them off before they can get to us. Oops, that's not the right button. Yeah, that's only 50 feet. We can cast an Eldritch Blast.
Right?
Level 2 options.
Go for it.
That's a
That's a hit.
19.
Yep.
All right.
So which one are you hitting?
9.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the right.
Okay.
This one. Well, that
Wait,
didn't
is Eldritch Blast fire?
work. No, it's force damage.
Awesome.
Okay. Does it have any light with it?
It does. It looks. Hers is like a blue, sparkly,
But it
fiery
doesn't
blast.
provide light, I think is what Zagrax is
No.
asking.
I think
Oh,
it's
no,
more
no,
of
no.
a, would I be able to see them get hit so I have a general idea of where they are? Because I can't see shit.
Oh,
You
maybe.
do hear a
I know you're
ah
feeling on
from
that.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a tracer round.
Yeah.
So yeah, for Zagrax, you basically see Elora do her Eldritch Blast. You see it disappearing into the darkness, and then a ah!
You see it hit and go.
Yep.
Yep.
You see a bit of
I
a
feel you on
flash.
that, Zagrax. I can't see either.
No longbow for you.
I got my lantern on though, so it's okay.
And that's her turn. She ain't moving. She's not moving.
All right.
Yeah.
And the guy you've been wailing on actually goes first. I'm shocked.
Oh,
And he
Nice.
is going to pull the heavy
Shot.
crossbow off of his back, and he's going to shoot you.
Yep.
And completely whiff it because, yeah, he rolled an 8. So
Oh.
Tahko, being the one who he aims at, because you're the biggest, you're like this big dark silhouette. You kind of hear just above you somewhere as a bolt whistles by. And this guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Where are they? Where are they? They're over that way. Okay. And of course there is no sight on any of these guys, so I don't actually know what they can see. I'm going to have to do this from like your perspective, and if you can see them, they can see you. Yeah, they can see you. So he's also going to take a shot. That's another miss.
Yeah, I could barely see 3 of them.
Yeah.
Same. Like it's like that one,
I
that
can
one,
see
that
everyone.
I can see them.
Good for you.
Cool. Yeah.
Zagrax, you're up.
Okay. I know the general direction that they're coming from. Does crossing from here to here take 10?
No, I'll
Or
say
was
you can
gonna
just
say
jump
it's
down
5.
pretty safely. It's only a 5-foot drop.
Okay. So then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You'll be.
You really
you'll
have
be,
no ranged attack capability at all?
It'll be
No.
Going-
No, I lied. I'm going to go there.
going up these will be difficult terrain. Going down them is fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go there.
That's-
Still within range of everybody, but definitely on the front line.
Duh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's Zagrax as he runs forward.
Yeah.
Finally, Vlad.
The snow will drink tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, and then I guess just ready to swing if any of them can get close enough, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Is there like a defensive stance or anything, or do you have? Is that like a specific thing you have to have?
There's a dodge
You can
stance.
defend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, it is an action. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll need to look up exactly what that does again, but I think it gives them disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, because I doubt. Well, if one of them moved and that guy shot, and I guess one of them could get close, but same difference. At this point, they'd all be there's a pretty decent far away, so it's likely ranged attacks. I'm okay with the dodge.
You're the target they can most clearly see, so I don't know why they'd have to
Yeah.
get too close.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You run up a bit closer to where the arrows are coming from and just start dancing around them.
Yeah.
Get me, come on, shoot me.
Tis my job.
Yeah, so dodge action. Any attack made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
Okay.
Interesting. And you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Nice.
However, you don't move. Oh, no, sorry, you can move because Churlish use all the frickin' time.
Yeah. No, so I'll be. Yeah. No, I lied. I'll be there. Yeah. And then dodge, and then Shield of Faith was a bonus action, so I am ready to be the target of everything.
Are you guys getting music through?
It's just
Yeah.
it's the wind.
And
Wind.
So why am I not?
Cause I know like you.
Chat, you
Oh,
can't hear
chat's
it.
not either.
Yeah, chat can't hear it either.
Yeah.
oh.
How wooed.
Why is that?
Well, it must have looked really silly when we were like laughing about somebody laughing. That nobody heard that except for us. It's like, are they going
No, we're
crazy?
Yep, just collectively crazy.
Because I keep on refreshing it thinking, well, it's not working for me, so it can't be going through to you. But that shows that it's going, like the control panel's working. It's just my player that's not. So let's close you down. Sorry, bear with me.
Your question is, will it continue on our end?
Yeah.
It seems so far.
Yeah, because the control is a browser, and then the player is separate.
True.
So I'm sorry, I probably deafened you because I put it up to 150 to volume for a second.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
I could just hear it.
Nothing.
When you bring up Sirenscape, I love the picture of the 3 Schwinga around the
Oh.
pine
They're the best.
True.
What the hell?
Yeah, Elora, call those Schwinga out from the night to help us fight.
It's so weird to have audio problems with this.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? This device is not linked to any account. What? Yeah, it is. God damn it.
Hey, Zagrax, while you're down there, you need to build us a snow fort, like a whole like palisade right there in that choke point. You got
Hey, Captain. Let me just
Sounds
quick build with my non-tools.
Hey, I saw you make a wheel earlier, right?
I did. I just brute strength that's twig together, and
do that
then
to the
Tahko
snow.
made the wheel.
What tools do you need to work with snow? Like
Yeah.
a shovel?
Yeah.
No.
I have a shield that'll work.
Oh, it's a shovel.
there
There
you
you go. Oh, if we're going downhill, can you just like jump on that, slide down, and like ram into them?
Yeah, snowboard down.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
You got this, Zagrax.
I believe in you.
Are there sledding rules for this game?
I mean, we can make some.
Yeah. Save that for like the sledding and snowboarding mini game we have to do later.
Yeah.
It'll just be like Breath of the Wild.
Ah!
Hey, now I can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, it works now.
I was thinking Twilight Princess.
Mr. Laffy Man.
I was thinking we just take a leap, pull out the shield, and start coasting on down the hill.
Yeah.
More than anything,
Okay.
I was thinking I hope we don't die.
Ha! True.
Always true.
This'll do. Okay. Right, so Zagrax, are you doing anything else? Just the Shield of Faith?
Shield of Faith, dodge stance, and then I'll yell out like a threat in Draconic.
Okay.
Right. Ah, ha, 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 like we just heard.
Irilyssa is going to say language.
Huh? Vulwin.
I just saw that there was several shots in this direction, and it's like, Archer first. And he's gonna move forward and pull out his bow. Oh, do I not? Can I not click my character? Hold on.
Do you have the cursor?
I do have it selected. That's weird. Well, I'm gonna move. Oh, here we go. I guess I had to zoom in. Weird. So I moved one forward, and I can see the group of three. I can see them a little bit before. Who is the one? Which are the ones that are shooting?
All three of them.
All
Oh,
of
three of them? Oh my!
They
Okay.
all have heavy crossbows out. Well, actually,
Yeah, I
the
saw
only
one
ones
that
you've
was getting-
seen shoot so far is the one on the right and the one on the left. The one in the middle hasn't done anything yet.
Fair. And the one that I saw, Elora blast was
On the
on
right.
the right, or
This
Okay.
one, yeah.
cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hunter's mark that guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at him with my longbow.
Okay.
Cool.
Range wars. And does a 12 hit? Do I got high ground?
It does hit,
No.
and you do have high ground.
Yeah. Take both. Whew.
So yeah, go ahead and roll again, because you do hit, but you might get a crit, so you do have
Oh,
advantage.
shoot, I'll
Wow.
take that.
It's a very narrow advantage. I'm going to say you have
Okay.
advantage if
I'll
you're
take that,
like on that ridge. If you're on this one, you won't, because that's only 5 foot
Okay.
difference.
Well, I rolled less, so I'll still take what I got.
Yeah.
8 damage, and then 1d6 from the hunter's mark for 6.
Nice.
So 14 damage overall.
Wow.
Clean shot.
So you line up your bow, you do the hunter's mark, then you kind of adjust your trajectory slightly, loose the arrow, and the arrow slams home right where you aimed it, which is going to be like right between the leather jerkin he's wearing and his face into the neck, and you kind of hear a bit of a still alive, but he's definitely near death.
What?
Yes, that makes sense.
You shot the jerkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm done.
Yikes.
Okay, then it is.
There's a lot of HP coming at us.
There's 9 people. That's way more than us. That's already
Yeah,
dangerous.
but there's already a lot of HP spilling out of them, so I feel comfortable.
And then
I hope my
middle
20
folk.
armor holds up.
It's taco words right there.
Move that.
Yes! No! Come back!
Rubber banded.
He's going to go there. And as he's
Is
running
that his
forwards, he seems to be playing with something at his side. Eventually, he's lit up, and then he's going to throw a lit torch over Zagrax's head.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
He's going to land back
When you
here.
said he was lit up, my first thought was in Dark Souls, the guys that just light on fire and then run and explode at you.
Oh my
It's a
god.
creeper.
Oh,
It's
jeez!
really bright. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's too much.
How bright is this torch?
Should be a 30 and a 30.
Too bright.
I could see everything.
Well, let's see.
You can see the guy that totally ran the wrong direction.
30 would be a little bit bigger than that, right? To be out here.
Yeah, it should be. It's not quite that.
Is it 2020 or 3030?
30,
I don't know.
30.
It's 30-30.
I think I've done it right.
I can see the 30
did it right,
line
it's
around
fine.
it.
Not
Oh,
slightly.
okay.
Yeah, total.
I mean, I'm
lights.
just saying from my side of
it
vision.
dims,
Like,
and it dims pretty aggressively. It is.
oh,
It
yeah,
does
is right
really
here for
dim
me.
quite aggressively.
Yeah,
But
it's
whatever.
right here for me in this complete
I
darkness.
think
I
the
can
dip is only
see
5
morning.
feet.
Anyway, that's his turn done. Next guy. Alright, well, I can definitely see you now.
Yeah.
Yes. Bloody turn order is in the way. I need my aiming stick. Yeah, he's going to take a shot at the archer-looking fellow in the front.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be... That'll be a crit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh.
It doesn't hit.
14 points of damage.
Ouch.
As out of the
Ow.
darkness, a remarkably well-aimed heavy crossbow bolt slams into Vulwin.
All right, so 14 damage. Ouch. Let's see. So it's 9 to my main health right there. Uses up my temporary hit points I had.
And then he is going to get into cover. Because these are humans, they're smart. Tahko.
Let's see. If we shoot them, we get advantage, correct?
Yes. Like the furthest forward thug, he won't, but all the others that you can see, yes.
Okay. I don't feel like shooting with a ray is probably the best idea, though, because these thugs I don't think are too strong.
Got over 20
They're
HP.
numerous. That's strength right there.
Yeah, that is their bonus. So this guy is barely alive, right?
Yes, he's very much on the very edge of death.
Okay, I'll attempt to hold the dead on him again.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh, you roll it.
Oh yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
11 does not save, so he takes.
Basically, you need anything other than a 1. Yeah, his head basically just...
Nice.
Ah! And then he seems to fall to the ground with his ears elsewhere.
Oh.
Gross.
And I will come down here by Zagrax. Can I step on the torch?
Yeah.
All right. I'll snuff that out.
Okay.
I was going to throw that, but that'll work.
Throw it the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to turn around, pick it up, and throw it back at him so then everybody could see everything.
I mean, it's
but-
very
that
easy
ring
to
to
put
the
out,
snow.
seeing as, you know, you're on a snowy field. It was already sputtering a bit anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Cool.
Alright, this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Ah! Oh dear.
Oh dear.
He runs into a snarling dragonborn
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
armed to the teeth. And it's fun. He totally comes running out of the darkness and to just... Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
I may have made a mistake.
Irilyssa.
Irilyssa is going to take one step forward. And she's going to yell out in common, Shandar, I see you! And she's going to cast Guiding Bolt at him. It's got 120.
Oh shit!
He is just in that range.
Nice.
This is why Clerics of Twilight in this setting are terrifying.
This is great.
Let me just zoom
Wow,
out a bit for you, chat, so you can see just how far she's shooting right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
love clerics.
120 feet. It's the full range, and it's a 24.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Crazy.
hits.
So it does 13 radiant damage, and he is lit up.
Ooh.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's shiny now. You're right.
How
Yeah.
much is he lit up?
Isn't it like an
There's
equivalent? Like, sort
dim
of like
light
a barrel?
glittering on the target till then.
I'll just...
Oh. This
So-
very dim light.
Yeah, I think it is just dim light, so it's not bright, but it is dim, and I'll say that he... 10 feet. You can see where he is.
Whoa! There's guys all the way over there.
Oh, you way over.
That's why I'm
cow.
astonished just how far that reached.
Oh,
Yes.
that's wonderful.
Hello.
And yes, you have advantage
Wow.
against him as well, I believe. Guiding Bolt.
Yeah. Anybody hitting him? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, until my next turn.
I'm also 120 away.
Anything else?
No, I think that does it.
Yeah. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 60. Chandar's turn. 60.
He's a moving torch. Perfect.
How bright is he?
That's amazing.
That probably makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Ish. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Then it is this guy. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Elora.
Okay. Well, I can see him too.
This is one of those moments where I'm so glad we're doing this on Roll20 because I just automate like all the initiative rolls and
Yep.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move down here. Am I close enough now to hit him? Because I kind of want to hit him.
Right.
No, he's too far away. That's fine. I'll just focus on the guy that ran into. Yes, that's what I'll do. I will just Eldritch Blast the guy that's in front of Zagrax.
I see what you mean by the laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 15
Okay. That does hit.
or 6.
Which one were you hitting? Just pinging?
This guy.
Yeah, okay. -6.
Actually, she'll
Cool.
move down next to Tahko.
So once again, you clasp your hands together, blast out this Eldritch Blast, and you hit him on the left shoulder. It's, oh!
Mhm.
Ow!
Good.
Ow! Anything else?
No, she just moved a little bit.
Lathan. And it's that guy. I really need to mark the ones who have the crossbow. You have a crossbow. You can use that symbol.
Give a little bow symbol.
Thuggy thug.
Thug life.
All right.
He's going to go there.
What gave me what gave me disadvantage on stealth? Hey, my chainmail.
Yeah.
Not very sneaky in that, huh?
Well, I'll take 18 armor with the shield every day of the week.
And he
Yeah.
is, again, going to spark up a torch and throw it. And it goes right about there.
Dang it! Rude.
And as he lights
Oh,
you up,
my.
another bolt flies out because these are NPCs and they can also hold actions. And
5, 6, 7.
Oh,
okay, there's
jeez.
2 more.
that's going to be that. That's a complete and utter whiff. Aiming, Zagrax, you hear more than see a bolt somewhere high above you. You're not even sure if it was a bolt, it was that bad a shot. And now it's your turn.
I would say I'd hear the bolt fly overhead and actually laugh.
Yeah, that was you. I heard you.
Yep. And then I'm actually going to step 1 that way.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack Mr. Thug that's been injured already.
Okay, go for it.
Wait. I lied. I big lied, actually. I forgot I had a thing. I haven't played a Dragonborn in a bit. I'm going to do a different thing. I'm going to stay here, and I'm actually going to breath weapon all 3 of these guys,
Okay,
I think.
Yeah.
go for it.
Good idea.
That's a dex save?
Con.
Con save.
Con.
Cold.
Okay, so number 1, what's your DC?
12.
So the first one failed, so he takes 7 points. The middle one succeeded, so he takes half, so that's 3 points. And then the last one failed, so he takes 7 points. Nice. So what does your breath weapon look like?
It's also cold damage. So I assume I guess frost I get. Either frost or like a bluish flame kind of thing, but I would assume frost.
Okay, so you inhale deeply and then let loose with your breath weapon, opening your jaw as wide as it will go, and this misty white flame engulfs the 3 in front of you. 2 of them start it burns somehow, and the third one says, "Stop complaining. It's just it's cold." And you do see like little icicles starting to form on their clothing.
Yeah. And then I'm actually going to take a step this way, and then just yell out more draconic threats at him.
Okay.
Because why not?
Vulwin.
Okay. Boy, I'm gonna use Goatmancery to actually summon all my goat friends.
Oh yeah.
And
Not
they can swarm 'em. They'll
stampede.
deal with this. They're friends. I wouldn't put them in this kind of situation. So instead, do I have a clean line of sight on Shander?
I don't know, do you? Let's take a look-see.
I mean, I can see him because of the glow.
Yeah, but I purposefully put him where he is. I'm going to say he's probably partially obscured, which is half
Okay,
cover.
Like something here.
So he has a plus
So
2
yeah.
to AC, but you are still above him, so you do still have advantage.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, if there is something obscuring it. I'm going to, as a bonus action, the previous target of... Oh, hold on. One thing. Got to keep myself honest on this. You hit me for damage previously. Hunter's Mark is a concentration ability. Always forget about this. What are concentration checks?
That's a good question. I always forget
I
about
believe
these
it's a
myself.
DC 10, or half the damage I take, which is still less than...
Yeah, it's whichever is
DC
more, so
10.
10 it would be it. So it's a con save, DC 10.
Okay, so let me do that. Let me do that.
Because yes, you can switch the Hunter's Mark from target to target.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
Ooh.
got a 5, so I don't maintain concentration from the hit. But I am still going to shoot at Shander, who should be within range of the longbow.
Oh.
And yeah, you guys, I will very much be
150.
relying on you for remembering concentration, so please do.
Yeah, that one was the hardest one to remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, I remember.
Just thought about it.
playing Magic Use as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Is there from where I'm at? Do I get any impression that I could remove the obstacle between us?
With a
By,
bow? No. It's a
Okay.
boulder. It's a pretty hefty boulder.
Oh, it's a boulder. Okay, so it's like a very solid shape, not a.
No, it's not like a frozen bush or anything. Like this,
Oh, I thought it was like a tree.
this guy. Whoops, can't ping it. This over here
Okay,
is like a
fantastic.
frozen bush. That is a
Yeah.
boulder.
Yeah. I'm gonna still try to shoot at him then. Let's give this a shot. This should be with advantage, right?
Yeah, it's advantage, but with a +2 to AC for him.
Okay, so you'll just accommodate for the +2.
Yeah,
that
21
hits. Yep, that hits.
Fantastic.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and trigger the since Hunter's Mark is gone. I'll trigger on him specifically the favored foe for the additional 1d4. He'll take 6 points of normal, and then he will take 3 points of favored foe damage. So 9 points of damage altogether from the shot.
Okay, so you line up the shot with the arrow. You fire it out. The arrow impacts into his shoulder, doing fairly big amount of damage, and then you again see him kind of wincing a second time as the arrow, while it's inside him, suddenly grows barbs with the favored foe damage.
Gross.
Okay. And then I guess his things. I'm going. I'm moving. So I'm gonna move over this way, and I'm gonna try to take get behind with it. Whatever this. It looks like a
Stump.
a stump. Yeah, it looks like a stump of some sort. I was like, is it a stump,
It's
or
a
is
stump.
it like, or is it just stone around there? Yeah. And I'm gonna take cover,
Okay.
but basically just put myself over that way.
Oh, he's also
Okay.
no longer eliminated.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, and,
Yeah, once
Yeah,
somebody
thought it
hits
was
him.
Good. I mean, it would also.
It's until someone hits him.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of curious on that. If it stays until the next hit, or if it just
It does.
stays for a turn.
I'm
But
fine.
either way, I move over. Irilyssa, you're the one that's closest to me, so you see that I actually leave a pretty decent trail of like blood, pretty well injured, from that shot. But I managed to grit and shoot at Shander.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
I believe that this guy was also a crossbowman, and you guys are now pretty well lit up.
Guiding bolt again. Good.
I'm going to take a shot at
It still does have it.
Goliath, I think. So, Tahko. That's a 9 to hit. My
Okay.
god, these guys suck with their crossbows.
Yep.
Except for that one
That's
guy
fine.
who critted you.
Yeah.
And then the second Thug's going to go 5, 10. And he is going to attack Zagrax. But as he does so, his companion's proving remarkably effective at getting your attention, Zagrax. And you feel it difficult to counter these two while they're fighting together.
Oh no!
Tactics.
So that is a 20 to hit
Dang it.
and a 14 to hit.
It matches. The 20 matches.
Which does hit, I believe.
Yeah.
So that is 8
I
points of
thought.
bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
As he draws a mace and a short sword as he runs at you. The mace, he clutters into your shield as you manage to parry that up. But his companion kind of poking away at you and kind of distracting you, you look away, and then you just feel this painful bludgeoning hit as he just wallops you in your side with a mace in his other hand.
Oh no.
And then this guy is a crossbowman. He's going to take a shot at Irilyssa, seeing as you're nicely just stood up there. Big target.
Pass concentration check. Yes.
That's another crit.
Oh.
Yeah, get off crit hill. Come on.
Minimum damage. 6 points.
No.
Yay.
Freaking heavy crossbow, come on!
It's too heavy. The burden is too heavy for them.
Clearly.
Oh, okay.
So 6 points of damage as a bolt comes out from the guy hidden behind the rock there. And again, kind of like Vulwin's doing, he crouches behind it. Clearly one of the more smart of the group. Tahko. Do you mind if we go on for another 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, 5 minutes is good.
That's fine.
And if we're not done by then, I'll probably stop.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I don't think we'll be done by then.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull out my warhammer and attempt to bop the guy next to me.
Okay, go for it. That, unfortunately, is a miss.
Yep.
So you use your warhammer, you try and get a hit on him, but you manage to strike his side where there's a couple of items strapped to his belt, and your hammer cracks something which is in the belt container, but doesn't actually do any damage to him.
Okay, so I'm going to go a walk. Can I put out this torch again?
Yep.
I'm right around here for no reason.
Okay.
No
No
reason.
reason.
Probably should have done that first, but it's what it is.
Okay,
That's my
and
turn.
then this guy is busy going after Zagrax, and Zagrax, while you're fighting his companion, he is distracting you. So the first one is a 16 to hit,
Nope.
second one is a 20 to hit.
Wow.
You freaking jerks.
So once again, he lashes out with his short sword. That brings up your shield as a parry. And then again, on your other side this time, you feel the blunt force of a mace crashing into your side, doing 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Irilyssa.
Y'all suck.
Hmm. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
That's how I feel too.
Five, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next to Vulwin, and she's going to use her channel divinity ability, the Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, so all of those of you within 30 feet of Irilyssa right now gain 10 temporary hit points.
Oh,
No,
nice.
1d6 temporary hit points. So you need to roll that.
I'll take 10. That's cool.
1d6.
Do we all roll? Do we all roll individually?
No, Irilyssa does.
Okay.
6 plus.
So at minimum 3.
Okay, plus your cleric level. So you'll get 6
Nice.
points of
Nice.
temporary hit
Sweet.
points, which recharge every turn.
Yeah, I think they trigger at the
Oh.
end of each of our turns. Is that what it is?
It's, as long as you are end your turn in the sphere, you get to recharge this.
Awesome.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice.
That's pretty freaking cool.
It's a great
Uh,
ability,
I
that
also-
one.
But I also, that 30-foot radius is also filled with dim light.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay.
It already is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a glowing beacon now.
Yeah, but I'm behind a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
hoping that'll help.
Okay, anything else?
Bonus action. I'm going to use Healing Word on Vulwin, because I saw the trail of blood.
Okay. And what's the word?
Be healed.
And as Irilyssa says, "Be!" You feel yourself healed. Because it's a word,
my
not a
skill.
sentence.
Buzz, motherfucker.
Yeah. Thanks. One of them's a good shot over there.
What?
This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Oh
Almost.
Sir.
So this is a difficult terrain. Good to know. Good to know.
Well, he went around it.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And Shander is definitely going to have a crossbow, and he's going to go 5, 10, 15. And he is going to take a shot at the one who's lighting everything up. Irilyssa.
Dang, dude.
Did I get cover from this stump?
Not from that angle, no.
Take a shot at the one that lit him up.
True.
7. He's still kind of wincing and injured and doesn't really hold the crossbow right. He keeps sagging because of his injuries. And then he, again, crouches behind the stone. So both of these are considered 3/4 cover, which I need to do somehow. I'll say that symbol. The one with the arrows in their backs means they're under 3/4 cover. And then this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he is going to attack Tahko.
Great.
And Tahko,
Tahko.
you find yourself being distracted by his companion.
Cool.
That's a 12 to hit,
No.
and a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay, so the first one you managed to block with your shield, the second one just clatters into your armour without actually having the penetrating power to get through it. And with that, we're at the top of our round, and at that point, I think we're going to stop right here.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll have to continue this next time.
That's a cliffhanger.
Yeesh.
Yes, the enemy is starting to close with you.
Yep.
That just brings them closer to my axe.
Yeah.
And Vulwin's bow.
Why did I do
Yes. And your light.
Which they're very grateful for, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so are we, though. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's a trade-off.
the interesting thing.
Well, I'll
two
take
groups
the.
fighting
I'll
each
take
other.
a recurring. I was gonna say I'll take reoccurring 6 points of temp HP, or do you roll it every turn?
No, I think we decided it was just going to be 6 every time. So whatever you roll
Okay.
this time.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
First.
Nope. I'll take a reoccurring 6 temporary hit points.
So actually, what I'm going to do for you, Irilyssa, I'm going to, in the green bubble, put a 6,
That's a good call.
so that you can see next time that you recover 6.
Yeah, everyone remember that on the end of your turn to do that. It'd be
Yeah,
very
right.
important. It's very important.
Yeah.
That's such a
It doesn't
powerful
stack.
ability.
Remember that.
It's
Yes,
really good.
it's true.
Well, that is the end of this session so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we'll
boy.
spend
Lots of combat.
10-15 minutes taking questions from chat if you guys have any for us. Also, I will acknowledge that that's just Mr. Anon to You came in with a 6-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Anon to You. Appreciate that. Hail Mordred. Hello.
Huzzah.
Huzzah indeed. And do you guys have any questions for us? Is there anything you wish to know about the madness we have going on?
Yeah, really.
This is getting really scrappy.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
dangerous.
I was
Do
really
it for the
interested
mead,
to see
though.
what you guys were going to do with this.
For
Yeah.
the mead. For the mead, Mord. This is why we do this.
Nord mead.
There's one bastion of mead, and that's good mead. We can't let the good mead people
It doesn't
die.
feel good to leave him hanging after we made him leave town and get lackeys. So
Yeah.
I'm rather impressed that within a day he got lackeys to come with to go back.
Yeah, they must have
Oh,
been
yeah.
like on the way already.
Oh, he
Right.
just went through the night. Probably didn't even stop. He could totally have made it.
Wait, he would have made it in time for the election, wouldn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
I was thinking he was going to go to the election, but nope.
Oh, yeah.
In the forest.
Yeah, my only hope is that like he's exhausted from having to travel all this time so quickly.
Quite possibly.
Maybe he'll just give up.
If you got a good look at him, you would see that there are very deep black bags under his eyes right now.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're rich yet.
Ooh.
Yeah. Going from the sort of 0 to 5 silver to 50 gold, does that make you rich? It makes me rich. I had exactly 2 silver to my name, so.
Yeah.
Oh, we can live nicely anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, living's
I'm
the
7
opportunity.
gold to my name, so I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, at some
I
point you
also
should definitely
have, like,
divvy up
that
the winnings. I'll let you do that between sessions though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Unless
Definitely.
you want to
Like
have
survival's the name of the game, so anything that can buy us better chances of survival is good. But for the most part, we're relying on each other very heavily.
You don't say.
It builds trust very quickly. I don't think we didn't really know each other as well as we do now, as far as relying on each other.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Because while you
we're
were
in
all
like a
known to like Zagrax, none of you have actually adventured or travelled together before.
No.
And we're in like a dark, frozen hellscape where these towns are struggling. I mean, what are we going to do with a bunch of gold? Just buy some premium fish?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, at least we have like infinite. If with 50 gold, we can go to like most of the towns and have a nice room at least.
And I should mention, I think I said it before, I just want to clarify, like, if you go to a town, you can say, hey Mordred, is there a blacksmith here, even if there isn't one on the map, and I'll do a roll for it. It will be modified
Yep.
by, like, depending on their services, like, every town has a service rating. But, like, things like blacksmiths, I found, it's, like, listed on one town. I'm pretty sure that more than one town has one. It's just that town is known for having that blacksmith.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
So those of you from Bryn Shander knows that there is a blacksmith in Bryn Shander, but you might be able to find just like a mum and pop type store anywhere else. But in the towns you've been to so far, Bryn Shander is probably the most likely to have the services you're after. Possibly East Haven. Like Goodmead actually has a low number of services, so they wouldn't. Probably.
Yeah.
You can still ask, I'll still roll for it, but the chances are not good.
Irilyssa.
Nice.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning gold by daylight, healing Tahko when he loses fights. She is one named Irilyssa. Nice.
Yeah, there's a doctor in the town. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So they do have an inn.
Hey, yeah, Goodmead has a doctor.
Yeah.
I
I'm sure
actually,
he has a degree.
I actually kind of screwed up the funeral a little bit because I was totally going to have Nin just pinching the bodies.
Oh no. Good thing we got there in time.
Actually, yes, because he absolutely would have. It was in my
Yeah.
notes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I did find it very interesting, like this plot thread that's happening right now, because it kind of calls into like the 10 towns and their a little bit of their fractured unity right now, and more so too. Like I thought about it, like our group, like I'm sure that some of us are actually from Bryn Shander, but I think we actually have a good representation of the 10 towns in just our group.
Yes.
Yeah, reasonable.
Without, I don't know who's exactly from where, but from what I've heard, like, we're not necessarily just from Bryn Shander.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not even from the 10 towns. I'm from further east. But
Ooh.
In fact, yeah, I mean, this is the type of thing you probably would have been talking about as you were walking around. So if you want to say, like, I'm from such and such, tell us.
Oh yeah. I mean, you guys do know that Elora's from Tourmaline Lane at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's it. Zagrax actually is from a town to the south, in the mountains.
oh,
More of a village.
Well, I guess more of a, not a town, but more of a small village of Dragonborn.
yes, I come from Wormdune Crag,
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
further east,
Wow.
and our rivals to the Sky Tower tribe.
Mm.
Also,
Didn't know that one. Mm-mm.
yeah, not a fan of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you really aren't. Yeah. Vulwin lived for a while in the Lonely Woods, just north of Tourmaline, right?
and we just never met.
Mm.
I mean, are you going down by the, was it?
No, it's true. She's not leaving town. But
What is it?
Water
The-
place.
Yeah, the water place.
The lake.
Mayor Dolden? Dolden?
no.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
there's a
You
slight
went fishing
chance he
down
may
there.
have. Volwin, go ahead and roll me a charisma check. And if you get above a certain number I'm thinking right now, I will say, okay, maybe you do. Probably
Yeah,
never
we'll see
spoke, but
about
you
that
may
one.
recognize Elora. Yeah,
A 12.
You do.
Really?
You vaguely
okay.
remember Elora from the tavern in Tamerlane. Because it is
Oh,
a
okay.
Yeah.
favoured hotspot for certain types of people.
Yeah. I don't remember a thing about you, but I've seen you before somewhere.
She's like, sure.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. We're like, okay.
And Laura's probably like, I see hundreds of people. Like, there's no way I'm going to
Yeah, I
remember
see
you.
people all the time.
Yeah.
That's good.
And Irilyssa, staying very quiet.
Because
Oh,
has no idea.
Irilyssa doesn't know.
no, Irilyssa does know. She knows she's from Candlekeep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Way
That's not
to the south.
near here.
That's something that she's told you guys before. Is that
That's
she's,
true. Yeah.
Not that I
told you
remember.
guys that she's here to study the northern sky.
I'm trying to think
That's
if any
right,
of you
yeah.
would actually know what Candlekeep is. No, I don't think any of you would know what Candlekeep is.
Okay. I was gonna say I have
Okay.
no idea with my limited D&D knowledge.
Honestly, Vulwin probably thought it was the name of like an inn or something that he's never seen or been to.
True.
I just assumed it's where you make and store candles.
Also
Not a bad
true.
I mean, good mead. I'm not expecting to be like some, wizardry council.
Like,
Right.
Turns out it is. No.
do you clarify to
Well, I think-
Irilyssa, or do you just let them imagine this?
You can tell.
No, go ahead. I'm curious to see what your take is.
Yeah, what do you know?
It is the giant library, kind of like the Library of Alexandria, where a lot of knowledge is stored, but only very select few people get to access it.
It sounds like a major fire hazard for candles.
And
Or
Eric-
it could be a good bonfire. You know.
Pay
Like, I think-
exorbitant fees to access the knowledge held in Candlekeep.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure that Irilyssa is somewhat snobby about saying only certain people can get in.
Yeah.
One of those only
Over
certain
the
people.
four of you would just be like, only certain people.
Also, a
Like-
major bonfire, just like the Library of Alexandria.
Oh no.
That's why this one's a keep. It's guarded, I'm sure.
It's very heavily guarded.
So do we have any other questions or
Great.
anything from chat?
Yeah, the people we're all fighting, are they all human,
Yes.
as far as we can tell? Okay. No, draconic descent there.
Oh,
So
no,
sadness.
It is a mix of men and women, but yes, it is all human.
Oh, okay.
No volunteers for surgery.
It's dangerous.
You know,
Yeah,
we'll say
it's
that there's
just-
one halfling. The smart one who is kind of hiding behind the ice boulder, he's a halfling.
I knew it.
I mean, to be honest, we need a human as well for Danica. So.
Yeah.
That's
true.
Just
That is true. Hey, where's Shander again?
Ah!
Hmm.
That was
Hmm.
Back in Danica's just gonna be like a bloody mess.
Yeah, probably.
No comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
pain.
Is
Yeah.
it possible to do extra sessions 7 weeks or longer, or is that too much because of people's life and time? That's probably too much.
Ooh, I don't know. I just got away from a bunch of games and running games, so it's like,
It's hard to sort all that sort of stuff out. But
Yeah. Yeah, plus Gareth has his own schedule. I'm sorry, Mordred has his own schedule.
It's alright.
My brain hurts so bad right now.
It's difficult when you're so used to like calling people by a certain name and they change it. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of those things that, yeah, it would be fun to do, but mostly our schedules, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because not all of us work a normal schedule, like a 9-to-5 job anyway, so.
And our 9 to 5 is a little different.
Yeah.
I mean, I do work a
But,
9 to 5 job. It's just an American side.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like for us, it's like 10:30 p.m. right now. Right?
For me, it's 3:30 a.m.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, because of the time difference, just once a week is probably ideal.
Yeah. Yeah,
4:30
exactly.
For you,
Yeah.
Macho. Nice.
Day ahead.
Wow, you're still awake? Dang. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody for coming out for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's even further into Europe.
Erp.
Mhm.
Erp.
I'm
The
jealous of you
EU,
being
if
you will. A lot of
European and
fun.
all.
Oh no, I know. What are you now?
Lost.
Oh,
Exploding
No, you'll
Marvin,
always
thank you
be-
for the follow.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So next week, you think you're probably going to go to Tourmaline? I'm guessing you'll resolve issues
Well,
in Goodmead.
If we all survive
goal.
this, yes.
The hope.
I think that was our goal anyway, but
Yeah,
Keep trying to leave Goodmead, and they keep just pulling us back in.
yeah. Honestly, if this fight goes through, we might actually just take someone extra and drop them off at the docks.
Mm,
About to get
Yay.
real friendly with
I'm so glad that I reread the quest details for this, because this is what I probably would have missed. If we hadn't taken that 10-minute break, I wouldn't have opened the book oh, yeah, that's kind of important.
Inquiring minds want to know the real question, though. I've seen that question come up during game. Want to know if the tree's going to shake.
yeah.
I don't know.
That dancing tree.
I don't know yet.
It's in
We
my
won't
notes.
It's in my mind, too.
we'll see.
Right.
Anyway, I think that this is winding up at this point, so we should probably call it here.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Sounds good.
same again next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so we'll be back again next Sunday, midnight GMT, and 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe. For
Yeah.
more of this, we'll see if the Digital Dragons... We still need to come up with a party name for you guys. Digital Dragons is us.
Sure.
But we'll see if you guys manage to survive the events transpiring at the moment with the fight against Shander and his compatriots. And we'll see if Irilyssa can be saved from impending doom.
Maybe.
I think this is the first fight where we've openly started and engaged and threatened other folks. So
Except for the
wandered
you shall
murderers
answer
might
for
be
your
open.
crimes, yeah.
Yeah, he should have answered for it, but he decided to die instead. So that's not my fault.
What was his answer? Ugh.
He could have come peacefully. That was always an option.
Peace was never an option.
And this one, we just hey, let's start killing him.
That was interesting. I was wondering how you'd get out of this. If you
Right.
would just
We
let them
got
go.
into it.
Just watch.
Right.
We'll wonder, too.
That's the fun of this, though. I mean, those are the moments where I just step back and I'm quiet. And I let you guys just sort it out and basically see where it leads you. Honestly, my favourite moments as a DM where I just shut the hell up and just watch things unfold.
Watch everything explode.
Mm-hmm.
Probably been nice to try and intimidate them to not do anything, but this is also fun.
Well, you
Yeah,
did try
yeah.
with the thaumaturgy of Shander. Like, that was noted and it did have an impact. Whether it was what you were expecting, who knows?
I think he knows.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a reason he's currently hiding behind a big rock.
Oh.
Imagine.
Yeah,
Drag him out from behind.
hit from across the battlefield by a guiding bolt.
That was amazing. Like,
yeah.
everyone else, like, I can barely see, and Irilyssa's just like, he's way over there, and I'm going to hit with pinpoint precision. Whack!
I can smell you.
Just a streak of light goes through the darkness and lights him up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ugh.
I mean, there's a reason why she said the Night White Lady is always watching.
True.
Anyway, thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. We will see you next Sunday. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Good night.